Welcome back to Humble Pie. I'm your host, Jimmy D. With me today.
Hi, it's the Pancake. I'm back.
Yeah!
I'm live.
We're back in the house, and we're here to cover ourselves some One Piece draft. We do have a lot of news to go over today. A lot of really cool things coming in Lifelink games, especially. If you guys haven't seen it yet, the expansion's happening this Friday is going to be on fire.
A lot of empty space getting filled. And for those who've been around the store, kind of peeking out, Chris has had that door open because it's pretty hot.
It's pretty hot in there, yeah.
Because there's so much energy that he's putting out.
A lot of energy, a lot of expansion, a lot of new amenities, a lot of new things that you can do at this event. Expanding upon the gaming area, movie sections, display areas, everything that you want to see for the gameplay as it's going on. You're going to have a manga section. We're going to have new Lego section coming up here. Sports cards is going to get some attention, so we're going to use, because there isn't anything in the area, so we're trying to help them out, get the PSA stuff for those guys, and give them something to turn in and kind of like exchange their goods and services in the sports cards industry.
This is what I need. I need a bunch of old men at the store.
Yeah, right?
About, hey, remember when this guy was good? He used to hit 4 balls at one time with 3 bats and 4 hands.
You know, honestly, it's really surprising because sometimes when you pull those people in there, sometimes it's like, hey, what's all this hoopla about? I know for a fact that we've gotten 2 One Piece players purely because one of our biggest IPs at the store right now is One Piece, by far. We can fill up an entire area just with One Piece alone. So having that One Piece there while they're coming and searching for things, if we can get them to the store and be like, hey, what's that going on over there? What's that card game? Oh, it's One Piece TCG. I'm like, is there any money in that? And then of course you show them the cards that you can only win at Worlds. So you're like, there's some big money in this game. Maybe I should get into it. Yeah, maybe you should. Have a good time. Grow your player base. I don't care how old you are. I'm old as dirt. I'm still playing this game. I think I had Dirt talk to me yesterday and tell me that apparently I'm younger than him, but I'm most Dirt. I'm older than most Dirt, guys. But yes, so we have some amazing content coming your way. We're gonna have explaining a brand new format that Lifelink Games, Humble Pie, we've all just got together, established a new format that we're really hoping will take off in the Bondi TCG play space. Something that is going to require a store to have product. So hopefully, if you have an LGS and they're going to do what we've been hearing rumors about, where they're going to start getting heavily involved with the distribution, forcing it over to LGSs that can prove that they're selling at MSRP, meaning that stores like ours are going to actually have stock that we could potentially give out to larger audiences, and also have stock in place so we can actually have price support during our actual matches. It's Samoa. Good to see you. Yeah. Most importantly is just giving out the prize support, because I swear, what did it take us, like 3 days, 4 days before we sold out at OP10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also let people buy the Reckless Abandon as well.
Yeah. I mean, there were a few people that got a couple
Capitalism, baby.
But we sold out so quickly, it's just like we've been sitting dry now for almost 2 weeks, waiting for our restock, and our restock isn't going to be near substantial.
Oh, it's hilarious. People have such a thirst. Like, I think every day Chris gets the question, and he's like, hey, is that OP9 behind the counter? Is it OP9? No, it's OP6.
Yep. And we did have some luxury of being able to hook up with one of our locals that was able to sell some of his old stock and his overstock. So we could put something out there, but of course we bought it secondhand because you can't buy it anywhere else. But that did give us an opportunity to have what we're hosting today, which is an OP04
Yeah.
draft session. So old set.
Blasto from the Pasto.
Getting to see some really old cards, some cards you've probably never seen in your life, because most of the cards don't ever see play outside of the pre-releases. And this is an opportunity for you to get some play out of those, and sometimes you might even find out about really neat cards. Some we might show you today that could work in your decks today.
I was on camera twice, I can tell you right now. Nothing good. It's all jank, baby. It is all jankety jank. So again, if you guys ever hold the 04 seal or anything like that, maybe some of this will come in play. Who knows?
Speaking as a person from Magic the Gathering, though, one of the things that we did a lot with the draft, because draft and sealed has been a huge thing in Magic the Gathering for a long time. When those sets release, a lot of people actually come up with deck ideas and instruction. And since we're going to catch up to the OPTCG soon, and we're going to be right up there, if not ahead of them, in some instances, this is going to be that perfect opportunity to not only sell your product out in advance day, give people an extra opportunity to get that product in hand, but also get them the opportunity to play with those cards, and then potentially come up with their own ideas. Because soon, starting next year, 2026, right? I think like it's at the end of 2025 we're going to be caught up.
I think 2027.
Is it? That's not that far off.
Potentially 28. I don't know. They were speaking about 30.
I feel like we're going too far out. We are going to get ramped up. Our product's going to be coming a lot faster than it did in the Japanese era, so we can get caught up and get to the point where we're a little bit ahead of them. I know the starter decks we're going to get before them, which is a few new cards.
Anybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome.
Yeah. They come with their own unique cards, as we saw from the last starter decks that we got from those the 6 commander bundle. Not commander, leader bundle. The leaders look amazing. I hope you guys have checked those things out and got your guys' pre-releases in, because those decks look insane. I know we personally are going to be holding a tournament to test them out, so you can pick your own and see what people want to play. How much you want to bet everyone's going to be on Yamato?
There's probably going to be an event, just like the last one, where you get to pick.
Yeah. And these ones, I don't think come with PRB packs, though? Or
they'll be coming, I know...
Is it with a promo pack, or...?
11, I believe. Packs of 11.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Excellent. Oh, cool. Another shot at 11. And some of the really cool mangas and all their alt-arts and SPs and all the rest of the stuff we get to see from 11. We haven't got it yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. That format looks like a lot of fun.
I know, this guy's on the Kobe Copium over here.
Mm-hmm. Kobe! Coming in!
Rest in peace.
Also, we do have, of course, as we always do every time we go live, we give away some packs.
That's
this is 2 packs deep, no hits yet. I think they're both leader
We got
packs.
2 rare packs. Get it.
It was either a double rare and a leader pack, or it was 2 leader pack and a Dawn pack, I think it was. So 2 of these things, absolutely.
From the bottom.
All right. Digging deep.
That's right.
Love it.
That's what we like to do.
Still on that journey and chase to get ourselves that manga that we want to give to all of you. I'm really looking forward to it. I want to give you guys a manga before I hit it, because then I can just be like, see, yeah, give it away before I could ever have a chance.
You definitely want the manga before it hits it. We'll leave a little small hole in there.
Mm-hmm. Right. And these packs are given to you absolutely for free. All you have to do is comment. I'd appreciate hitting the exclamation point join, because it helps feed the algorithm and puts it into an app that doesn't work right now, but eventually will. That's why I'm not going to get rid of this.
Soon we'll fix the code, eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
That way we don't have to, like,
Hand jam every single person. Be like,
Yeah.
oh, that's right. I got this on here. Yeah. All right. So I think we got the packs. We're ready to go. We're going to go over first the news, and then we're going to go over and teach all of you guys how you could teach your LGS, maybe even clip this content if you want to, and show them a really cool format that they should be introducing in their stores with some really good way to move some product that might not be moving, or just give opportunities for people to open up more packs, because I know I enjoy it, and within reason, of course. Always live within your means. Ready for the news?
Credit card debt. Full on. Who cares?
Well, I mean, the scalpers are doing it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, starting off with the biggest and best announcement I can possibly give you guys. Our grand reopening at Lifelink Games this Friday, guys. Stay tuned. We are going for a massive sellout of this brand new space. I'm going to show you what that space looks like empty, and this weekend you're going to find out what that space looks like full.
Yeah, just imagine, and then hopefully what you're imagining is blown out of the water.
Right?
This has been hard at work. Again, you get sweaty over there.
Right? Laying down the carpet, getting the paints done, getting the wall decorations, getting the sound system, getting the TV set up, getting our new coffee station set up, the popcorn machine set up. We're probably gonna have maybe a hot dog machine. I don't know. We're trying to bring in a lot of these one place stop shops for you guys here at Lifelink Games, and this one is going to be a big hitter. We have the release of Dragons of Tarkir coming out, or Dragon Storm, if you will. Coming from Magic the Gathering. We're not having just the release, but we're having our first draft immediately afterwards. On Saturday, we're going to have 2 pre-release events for it. And on Sunday, our last is going to be another pre-release for this new set. A lot of people super hungry for these cards. We're going back to Dragons, people, the roots of Magic the Gathering. For those One Piece fans, we have the Purple Cup. Every little eagle that is purple, except for Red Purple Monkey Luffy.
Yeah, they're scared.
Yeah, they are. We did do a poll. We found out. They said no. So we're going to obey the poll.
Yeah.
Democracy at its best, working its way through. So this is the Purple Cup. Every single thing is legal except for one leader, Red Purple Luffy. And for all those Pokemon fans, we did get some products set up and aside for this grand reopening. So we will have some journey together. No, you cannot go in early this week and take it from us. No, you cannot get those purchases until after we open up and get it this Friday. It's Small says, I thought Purple Luffy was also banned.
Like, man,
Was that
we had certain rules. Apparently those rules were thrown out. I don't know anymore. There was a poll for Red Purple, and that was banned. But
I need Lifelink Games. to
with
confirm
Red
this one.
Purple being banned, yeah, pretty much going to be a Purple Luffy storm. People already have it built. Why think about anything else?
All right, what are you up to, Captain Literal? We're talking about all the great, awesome events that we're going to be having coming up to this April 4th.
Opening of the store. It's a whole new wing. Captain Literal, you can rent a whole apartment in the back.
Right?
Please don't.
Please
but
don't.
You can.
We're going to be giving out some free food from Mission Barbecue and Jimmy John's, co-opting to help us with this brand new opening. We also have a ribbon cutting ceremony because we don't do anything without going just peacock mode. Like, we got to go over the top if we're going to do it right? So, I like it. I think going at, and just to give you guys an idea, this is going to house close to 100 seats and patrons to be able to play the game all at once. So we are trying to get this place sold out immediately. I think day one, this place is going to be packed to the rim. I will show you the pictures from everything from this weekend. Stay tuned to my social medias because I will be hosting a ton of events this weekend. Doing my best to go live. We will be doing Dragon's Talk here live on Friday and probably some on Saturday. We got a lot of really cool stuff coming your way. The Purple Cup, it's going to be in there somewhere. We're gonna figure out things. I'm gonna work with Noah. We're gonna see how we can get that content to you. Ismail says, when I paid on the site, said Purple Luffy is banned. Looked at Lifelink's website. On suppose. I mean, that is a good resource. I'm here talking from here, and yeah, it's literally the picture right there. Banned.
There you go.
So it is banned. Purple Luffy is also banned. Sorry. No Pluffies, no red purple Luffy. Everyone is safe in the world. Figure out what it is. Is there any other red purple? Is sugar? Sugar's red purple, right? Mm-hmm. All right. Sugar, here it come. Let's go. Actually, I don't even know if I'll be able to do any of these because I'm going to be so busy running all these events. I don't know what I'm going to have time for. He decided to throw everything at it.
It's going to be like dragons. Dragons, brother, dragons.
Probably. We'll find out. I always like to see what needs to fire, but I don't think any of these are going to have problems firing. What do you mean? Just run Robin? No. There's no red in Robin. I love Robin. I love you too. It's good. It's good. But there's no red in it.
You don't like vegetables.
Red, bro. Chicken tendies. It's like, that's my thing. It has to have red in it. Like, they were trying to get me to play Iceberg until I found red wasn't an iceberg. I was like, what are you trying to sell me here? What are you trying to sell me? It's time for you to drop the red crutch. Maybe a sometime, but not today, Captain Literal. Maybe a sometime, just not today. But yes, Purple Luffy is banned again. Thank you for bringing that up there. It's small. So, misquoted. I only remember seeing the polls for the one of the decks that we want to get in there. You can't be a zookeeper forever. Oh, do we have some news about zoo coming up here? And I think, Captain, you know what I'm talking about because you and I were talking a bit back and forth about this. I do want to talk about the other events that we do have coming up, and pretty big events. We do have a
book
new
club.
Mm-hmm. Oh, book club's huge. Book club every other Wednesday. Come out and join the ladies. They love talking about their books. They've got some great books. Some really, really great books.
Not just exclusively for the ladies.
No.
If you are not a lady, you're also allowed to read books.
Absolutely. Especially if you like the kind of books that they like to read. They're very...
Is it fantasy smut?
Yes. There you go. Yeah.
If you're lonely, want to read some fantasy smut?
Yeah, there you go. Maybe it's all you.
Maybe you talk to a couple ladies. Talk to them like you got a couple friends.
Right.
I'm into fantasy smut. They're into fantasy smut. We could be into fantasy smut.
Yeah. There are some great conversations to be had, so this is definitely not exclusive. If you enjoy those types of conversations in public, please come out. Because these ladies do. All right. We also have the Flesh and Blood Blitz Night coming our way here on Thursdays. Stay tuned. We got some amazing new formats for our Flesh and Blood fans. Unfortunately, that is the day that we do cover One Piece TCG, so I will not be able to do that one live. But with the expansion, there's potential that we can actually start doing multi-streams where we have one stream coming from Lifelink and one stream coming from me. And that's with these upgrades. All these things are possible where we can give you guys more content and more to the games that you guys enjoy. Obviously, the type of content is going to depend on how many people we have and how much time we have, and money, of course. So, Purple Cup, we've already talked about the Unlimited event on the 4th. Check this out. It's going to be absolutely fun. We have Journey Together packs, guys, and it's at MSRP pricing, but it's going to be limited to this day because it will sell out. Guaranteed. We have the Saturday night drafts at 6 o'clock kicking off now. Also, a midnight draft for this pre-release here. So stay tuned for that. I love these midnight drafts when we get the 1 a.m. draft here. I guess he doesn't have a spot for it. But we always draft the first night of the release just to get some extra potential for you to play with the cards and see the two different formats and do it before everybody else. Most people just do the pre-release, and that's just a little kit that you get. We actually just give away, we start with a draft there too. Because we have a lot of people who love the sealed. Sealed is a great format.
It's fun.
Also, for those that might be into Altered, they're finally kicking off their championship series. The Altered is a game that was announced back at Gen Con last year, and it was a hype. Everyone was talking about this. Had a great Kickstarter, went really well. It has these new cards where you can scan them via the code to make sure that no one can steal your stuff, and then they have ways for you to get your foils and stuff. You can trade them in. You basically QR code your foil, trade it in for a card you have, and they'll send you a foil version of that in the mail.
I feel like that kind of gimps like any kind of opening streams.
Mm-hmm. It does. You can't really open these things live. I had a box opening that I was going to put in the advertisement, and I had to shelve it for, I think, about 3 months because he didn't scan his cards in. And I was like...
It's a little tough. It's a little tough.
Yeah. I was like, you're going to need to scan them before I put these things live. Lifelink says, we'll be giving away full booster boxes for each of the 3 events on Friday night. OP10 for the Purple Cup. That's the new set, everyone. A full booster box of this new set. Please come out for this cup. It's going to be fantastic. A lot of great prize support. Thank you very much for that, Lifelink. Jay Wizzle, good to see you. Also, we're going to be starting off our drafts here, like I said, at 6 o'clock on Saturday. So we're moving our limited draft events to the Saturdays here to make sure that we have some space for it. It seems like everybody in the local area is doing them on Fridays, so we're just trying to open up that space. You guys already tracked me in the Flesh and Blood because we always go live, but we have the ProQuest event coming up this April 19th. Stay tuned. We're going to have an all-out great production of this actual event live in the studio, checking for whether we either do it here in my studio afterwards or in the studio if we have the equipment ready. But this one's going to be huge. It's going to be the Pro Tour Pro Qualifier. One of these people, if not 2, are going to make it into the Pro Tour by qualifying in this event. It's going to be fantastic. We also have another Duel for Duel. Those that were paying attention this weekend, we had the Duel for Duel this weekend. It was a lot of fun, a lot of good attendance, and we're going to do it again this April 19th at noon. We're going to be giving away a volcanic island, the second most expensive.
A whole island.
Right? Card that you could possibly give away. Oh, and Lifelink is talking about, we're also going to be doing some random giveaways too, so you guys can get the raffles, or, I don't know, most of the time, are we doing the raffle? Because last time it was just people who attended. We didn't need to, you need to buy an extra ticket. It was just if you attended. You have to let me know.
I'm just going to walk through the door.
Yeah.
At 12, be like,
yeah,
I'm in.
Get the free food. Yeah. Also, we have the store championship coming up this 26th of April. Looking forward to it. Your boy made it in. You're on the wait list, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're on the wait list. I'm in. About 8 of us in the casters are in. I think, did Spencer make it? I'm pretty sure. I know that Porter made it for sure. Me and Porter are definitely in. I gotta get that name again. There's a bunch of our home crew.
Greg made it in. Wolf made it in.
Oh, Wolf, yeah.
Cooper made it in. Cooper's dad made it in. Cooper's dog made it in. Cooper's cat made it in.
Oh, Cooper's cat too?
His neighbor.
Well, we gotta be careful of the cats. You gotta be careful of the cats, especially with OPTCG. Those things can be a little sneaky. Sneaky. Also, we have upcoming our manga tournament that's going to be held directly after our regionals. So as soon as we do the 5 rounds best of 1 and crown the 2 people who are going to qualify for the nationals event, you're going to have a manga opportunity. So if you can't make it in the first one, or you're on the wait list and you don't want to just waste your time, you can always register for this and you still have something to do with your day.
Yeah, you got 3 hours in between.
If that. We'll see. Well, I mean, I don't know how fast it's going to be. I'm predicting it 2.5 hours, but we'll see how well we can run it. We'll see. I think this is going to be a decently fast format, unless everybody plays Prison Smoker, and then maybe it's a little bit longer. Yeah.
It's going to be grinders, bro. This is for infights, man.
That's true. That's true.
People are going to be putting everything on the table right now.
But remember, best of 1, and it is still timed at 35 minutes, so careful.
Yeah.
Careful. You could screw yourself like the the NL player did during the Worlds event. End up giving too much life to his opponent, and then they abuse the clock, and you lost that way. So be careful. Come up with a good strategy. Try to win. Regional is going to be kicking off on May 3rd with a new season. These are all going to be all modern events. And to those that don't know, news to those out here, Underworld Breach is banned. So the Solitaire deck is gone, guys. Aren't you so excited? Yay!
Underworld Breach?
Yeah.
Man, that breach under something of mine.
I'll take it.
Man. This is an enchanting ban,
right? I think to most of us, especially the people who went down to the regionals. And
so what does this thing do?
It basically allows you to play cards from your yard, and you just turbo through your deck and then turbo through your yard, and you just rinse, rather, repeat, and then you win the game.
Oh, okay.
It's solitaire.
Huh.
It's kind of like what you've seen in Pokemon, with the draw section. But I imagine they could also, and they do play with the trash too. So it plays out its entire turn, tries to fill out the board, draws all of its deck, puts everything in the yard, replays all of its deck, plays a card that says once you have no cards in your library, you win the game.
Dope.
So you just watch them play cards for 25 plus minutes. And this is now going to be banned. I told you people this was probably going to be the ban. There was a Mox that they unbanned, and the only reason this is good is because the Mox got unbanned. And of course, they're not going to just double back on a card that they just unbanned. So this is probably going to be the hit. So Underworld Breach combos now out of the format. And now we can finally deal with non-solitaire decks. Fingers crossed. But, and there's also some popper upgrades. A lot of really fun stuff. On Legacy, I did have some thoughts on this one. I truly think that the Troll was banned specifically because of the combo with that new Miracle person that came out during the Duskmourn precons. It's a Miracle 2 cost that allows you to bring a creature back from your yard with a Lifelink token on it. Lifelink. And the combo was pretty gross in Legacy, guys. You would just turn 2 Miracle this thing, or turn 3 Miracle this thing into play. And then they just can't deal with it. And you got a 6/5 and a 4/4 with Lifelink. Winning the game out of nowhere. And sowing Microspawn just because people hate land denial. Card was annoying.
Yeah. You know what? I would hate people to take my land, too.
It's like competition that. Not final reminder, but a constant reminder. During the week of June 13th, let me pull this up on the calendar.
There's going to be people camping outside the store, probably.
Right? We're going to have a great week here. This week I'm taking off, and this week, my birthday week actually, I will be streaming live the game Final Fantasy 6 and 7 before we go to the massive release on the 19th.
You're not going to be trolling going to every release this 12. Side of the Mason-Dixon line?
Mm-hmm. No.
Ah, okay.
No. So this 12th, excuse me, not the 19th, the 12th, we're going to be having a midnight release. So technically it is the 13th. It is 12 a.m. But we're going to be doing this really cool thing, build up to it, potentially have some drafts, release events, a lot of cool stuff that happens at that midnight. So stay tuned. I'll be giving away packs from the new Final Fantasy. That's right, $200 boxes out of pocket to give packs to you guys if you guys want to join me this week, as I kind of enjoy my vacation week, if you will, while I go live with you guys.
There's going to be a lot of interesting stuff going on at that midnight release. A lot of charging those, what do they call them? Those crystals? Those crystals they have? Yeah, charging those crystals, bro.
Right? It's... Oh, never mind. I was going to do the, actually, it's this, and you better get it right.
Was it materia? That's what
materia,
it is. Charging
yes.
materia.
Charging materia. That's materia, actually. J-Lo, good to see you. All right, into some more news here. I know that you guys probably have seen the internet right now. It's been going ablaze with our brand new leader release. And I'm telling everybody, just wait. Wait. We don't know. This, on paper, looks garbo. On paper. But we also don't know all the rest of the cards that come with this. We have no idea. One card gets plus 2,000.
Not Garbo. This man doesn't see the full picture. You'll have like 2-3 months of like full zoo Rayleigh. Not even thinking about all this bullshit. You can let's just proxy Rayleigh in right now. Let's do it. You want tomorrow?
I think it's too late.
Legal.
I can't win with my zoo deck if I don't hit the top end. If it wasn't for Goldie, Roger, and Shanks, I don't think I can win.
Nah, it's full low end, bro. Full knees, full ankles.
I feel like we'll see what the events do, but I feel like I can't win if I don't have the top end. Birdcage and against Rayleigh, yeah, it auto win. And I don't know if you guys seen that. Crosshair has been putting out videos. Super excited that the Birdcage Kuzan combo actually works. Have you seen it? The 10 cost Kuzan that reduces everything by 5.
It's just the latest Kaido Linlin trend.
Yes, it's cheesy. It can work, by the way. It does work as you thought.
Did you see how many friggin' cards you have to draw and discard with a Nupe?
I know, right? I don't think it's feasible, but it is a combo out there.
He did it. It's feasible.
Yeah, he did it.
Totally you could totally do it. Is it good?
It took him a long time to do it, too. You guys had to watch the stream. It took him a long time to get that combo off here. Till we see those events too. Yes, absolutely.
Wow, Chandler, you're starting to sound like me now. That man was full coping. He was like, yo, this Kyle Linlin, it's gonna get the ban, bro. It's gonna get the ban, bro. It's just too oppressive, man. They don't know. It's so bad. Saw him next week, and I played it. I played the Duckman Sim. It's a glass cannon. Glass cannon. I don't know if it's really that. I don't know if it's that great. It's good, but it's not great.
See, in Captain Literal, the one thing I will give to the Kyle Linlin Basil Hawkins combo, that one at least puts your opponent at 0 versus just board wiping them. Just board wiping them. Are you really doing that much? I mean, you can board wipe them, but what position are you in?
Dude,
whereas
bro,
if you board wipe them, and take the life,
them, you have a 12k on board, and you get to cycle how many? Was it 4 new pays was there? I was like, that's at least 8 cards. You're swimming, bro. What are you talking about? This is nothing but games.
What do you mean? I mean, no, it's the cat. Yeah, the Kyle Linlin's is a win kill combo, but the birdcage.
No, Kyle Linlin also wipes board.
Yeah, but it also has a win condition because it takes away the 2 lives that you can get in there, and then you can just win with the Kyle in there, Linlin. So it in itself has its own win con. The combo with the 10 cost. I just said his name. Kuzan. The 10 cost Kuzan reducing by 5 costs and then birdcage blowing up the board. It's cute, but you still gotta win.
Wait until I play against. Okay, sure. I'll play against it. You'll hit me with it. I'll be like, cool. Let's play the next one. Let's see if you can do it again.
Right.
Let's see Haley's comment twice, brother.
Right. I do think it is a high rolly deck though, extremely high rolly. Especially if you're doing best of 1, you better high roll all day. All blockers get wiped by Kaidos. I know they get wiped, and yes, if you have the right amount of pieces and they're at the right amount of life, that you have enough Basil Hawkins to do them down to 0, and they have nothing left in counter. Sure.
If I also was alive at a certain time and had a lot of money and knew about how successful Apple was going to be, I would invest.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely. But how many times am I going to be there?
Yeah. On the flip side of that, Diego, wait until you play against it before you say it's not that wild. Without Buggy. Without Buggy?
Which one we're talking about?
I think he's talking about the Linlin combo. Because that's the only one that's... Well, I don't know. Maybe the... What are you hitting?
As long as it's on blue, but I just... Red Rock.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm
just
in red.
Bottom these things and just
I'm
get
in
rid
red.
of them.
Round table, whatever KO ability. Purple, Ragnarok. What else?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, I gotta get rid of this one.
Ooh, Stony
Every
Waifu?
single time.
No, it's not Stony Waver. Oh, never mind. That's not fun.
Figure that the other day.
If it was Stony Waifu, now that's a little bit different. You guys would be all over that.
Captain Literal says, Kaido and Linlin is one of those combos that requires too many pieces and too much go your way for it to be effective. It's why I don't run it. Too often, Kaido and Linlin ended up being the brick in my hand. Absolutely. Yep, and a nice subscription. Thank you, Sermon. Thank you so much.
So strong. Loyal.
Yes.
10 months. Look at that.
Nah, bro, I'll show you all the combos. All right,
almost
Chino,
the
I
whole
can't wait
year.
to see it in the studio. Let's do it. We'll put you on camera all day, and then we'll do a counter of how many times you actually pull it off.
Exactly. We'll just back to back, just Chandler on the camera. Watch that man break. He's like, this is like the 5th match. I haven't hit it. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with my hands? I can't shuffle.
Did you see? I think it was a South American stream, or it was an Asian stream where they were counting how many laws were played in the blue matchups. The blue, they had like a law counter, like how many times the blue law was played during the Dauphin mirrors. So yeah, we'll do something like that. I'll get on the stream soon. All right, good. Captain Literal says, to be honest, people are sleeping on Buggy. I've been noticing that the Buggy players are stepping up their game in the sim. Hey, are you teaching them things?
No, dude, they just got a promo, man. It's just whatever's new and hot is gonna be on the sim. The sim, I don't think is a great litmus test of like what's. I mean, like sure, it's a general good litmus test, but like at the top levels, those guys aren't on the sim, bro. Those guys are playing against each other in pods, bro. Clyde TCG is not sitting on the computer playing sim games. He is 1v1ing Jonas back to back.
Oh, absolutely.
He is 1v1ing all the other top players. Like, hey, bro, what are you doing tonight?
Right.
So again, like ranked sim data, like I take it with a grain of salt.
Fair enough. Absolutely. You don't know what kind of matches are. And there's a lot of cheese balls out there too. A lot of ones that like to just like sit there and cheese that system to try and get a free win.
Yeah, exactly. Like on the on the sim note, like in a best of one system, like again, you put in the practice and the leader that you like,
Mm-hmm.
learn your matchups. You could be that one dude who just gets 8-9 rounds of just like banger match, banger match, banger matchup, banger matchup. Oh, I made one rough matchup, but I pulled it through because I practiced. You know, it can happen. We saw one buggy do it. He almost made it.
Mm-hmm.
I think he got to like top 16.
I'm curious, Captain, are you referring to Chainlow or us when we're applying to the top 3% to the 97%? Because there are situations where you can, and you should, apply that top. Because the top is a top for a reason. They've been doing well for a reason. Mm-hmm. So, if that's what your question is. And I'm saying, yeah, I mean, more data is always better data. But at the same time, if you know that the data is quality data, that could be more important than just data.
And there's also like weird things that happen on the sim to skew that data. Like Black Yellow Luffy didn't work on the sim for like ever.
Right.
Skewed the data.
Absolutely.
Usopp wasn't working for a little bit. Skewed the data. Worlds and all that stuff. Anytime there's a regional or anything those things happen, I take ranked data with a grain of salt because there are a lot of those players that are usually like really good are not testing out on the sim. They're not testing out on ranked sim. They're testing with people in a playgroup so that the sauce doesn't get leaked. You know?
So true. And leading into some of the data here, back to the Rayleigh story here, there are some people that are definitely speccing this. We're seeing a massive buyout, thankfully picked up from Little Pound Cake here. There is a massive buyout of this card.
It's wild, dude. This card literally jumped. What was it? Like $23 right now? That's the lowest one you could buy. Oh my god.
Yeah, 27.
Oh my god, it's $30. It's 30 bones. It went from $5 to 30 bones. Someone math me. Well, how many percents? How many percents did General Frankie just go like 100? Like what? A percent each limb?
Right.
100% each limb. I don't. Ah!
So this one definitely seen a huge increase. Like none of the cards actually sold at this price line, but as you can see from the actual sales from here. This is a huge buyout, guys. This is a good indicator that you're going to buy out.
The moment people read Rayleigh, they were like, no, anything that fits or caters this, it's gas, bro. It's so gas. And watch. I was just telling him earlier, we're going to get like the second or third reveal of 12, and it's going to be like a common or uncommon version of this.
Right.
Specifically for Rayleigh.
J-Lo, start selling them now if you got them. I 100% would invest into it.
Now is the time to sell them.
Right?
Sell them in the copium.
See if these guys will buy them out. All you got to do is just sell it for like $3 less than this.
Well, who knows? Because the buyout literally happened today. Today the buyout happened because Rayleigh happened.
Right.
So if you can get a sucker, now's the time to get them. The moment 12, the rest of 12 is revealed, and people are like, wow, I can't fit this in here, actually. This card is butt.
Right.
Like, it's just going to go.
Guys, look at the sales. It's all today.
Yeah.
They all today.
Just got bought out.
They're bought anything that seemed to be underneath the double up price.
Because I literally picked two of these up from JP, from Wizzle Pizzle, for about $5 a piece.
Yeah.
But
that's adequate price.
But I wasn't some kind of Rayleigh hockey man. I just bought one because one, I'm collecting a set of numbered promos, and two, my buddy is a Frankie nut, bro. He is a freak for Frankie. So I had to get him the General Frankie card.
Absolutely. If you're one of those stock pros, this is going to go down, like Captain Roll said. It's going to go down. And this is just our awareness to you. Don't buy it.
But if you're someone like Chandler, or if you're someone who has like 2, 5, or 6 of these, more than a playset, more than what you need, get that money,
get it on, man. Sell it for $25.
Get that FOMO tax, man.
You'll be the lowest price on the site, and these guys will be like, I probably could make this $50.
What? $95?
Oh my gosh, 2,400.
That's got to be just like a really old
post. It's got to be that they just never updated it.
Or they just saw. Maybe that's the guy doing the buyouts.
That could be. Just needs to buy the last 5 of them still on the market.
This is how I recoup everything that I just spent. I sell one for $95, and I'm clean. I'm out.
Right. All my profit made in one hard sale.
I got my playset and more.
I love that you found this.
But again, who knows? Maybe Straw Hat Rayleigh is a thing.
Yeah.
Because again, this is the student teacher set.
Yeah, the training arcs.
And now, I my theory of us having like combo leaders, like the Zoro Sanji or the Whitebeard Ace, blown out of the water with
Right.
Rayleigh. I don't think it's going to happen anymore. I don't think we're going to get a set of combo leaders. I think that's too wild, too crazy. But the theory now is the slots are going to be Rayleigh, obviously the student, Luffy. The description gave us Sanji, Zeph. We got 2 more slots.
Zoro and Mihawk. Yep,
That's what people are guessing. I want Frankie Tom. I want Frankie and Tom, baby. I want left field, man.
Yeah. What about an Eggman or an Egghead that just hadn't happened yet? Like, he did study at Egghead's old facility. So you could have, like, Eggman versus Frankie with that loose that he was using Egghead's
that's too loose. It needs to be, we need to have full contact, like, for Rayleigh Luffy, bro. Sanji Zeph.
Right. Gavin Little says, how do you think they're going to balance the 7K Roger leader? Oh, yeah.
He's just going to die fast.
Yeah, it's going to be low life. Definitely low life, and there's going to be something else in there.
He's going to be the first leader with a lose condition.
Oh, that makes sense.
Out of box lose condition. Like, oh, if you get 10 cards, you're dead. If you hit 10 Dawn for 2 turns, you're dead.
It's a Mole is calling for the one thing that I think all of us have been calling for. Can we please get a Frankie leader, please, at some point? Just to have a Frankie leader. So regardless,
we're missing Brooke and Frankie. The last 2 Straw Hats.
Exactly. We got Nico Robin. I'm happy about that. But let's get there. Go. That's what
I'm saying. Frankie Tom. It works.
It does work.
Student
if
teacher,
anything, we're getting that.
Yeah. Maybe Booty like 7th leader, Iceberg, just like
sure
in the background.
J-Lo says, if you want to buy those prices, power to you. Unrelated, can I also interest you in some toilet paper from 2019?
Boy,
it's the same concept, guys.
Boy, howdy can you.
You're right. Everybody's trying to create some false sense of scarcity in order to jack up the prices.
Does that come with milk and eggs?
Captain Little says, hear me out. Frankie leader with a rare alt that can commemorate the retired VA form.
I guess.
Yeah.
That's pretty loose. I mean, maybe, sure. I don't know. How do we do that? How do we do that in a way, just a picture of the old guy?
Yeah.
Maybe an event? Maybe an
event.
Premium Bandai? You know, just fleece him for one last thing. Like, look, old man, I need you to sign 1,000 of these cards.
I doubt they will, but it sounds cool. Yeah, we'll find out.
Leave that man alone. He's old.
Right? Some other unrelated to One Piece news, but related to me because I love this game. We have the Sword tournaments kicking off here soon. We have the newest set coming our way is going to be the Sword Art Online with a reach over to from 1, 2, and 3, which is something they haven't really done before. Most of the time when they do these IPs, you guys know that Bleach is a 1,000-year war. So it's all been that arc. Where this one, they're actually introducing 3 different arcs all into one for the Sword Art Online. So a lot of really cool cards. I'm really looking forward to playing with them, getting my hands on them, and being able to play some of the rare battles and regular store tournaments. But it's April, guys. We're going to be kicking off our store tournaments. We have new prize-winning cards. These usually out the gate go extremely expensive, and then towards the tail end of it, they actually come back to the price that they're actually worth. So if you like your FOMO, you could buy it when it gets released, or if you're smart, wait for it to drop.
Yeah, I mean, there's two theories about it. You got to be the first to have it. You have poor money management skills, or you need these cards to be either half for an event that you're playing soon, or to flex at an event you're having soon.
Right.
That's the only reasons why I feel like you'd be paying pre-release prices.
Right.
Other than that, just show some willpower, yo. Come on.
A lot of really cool cards. Of course, Black Clover is the next one I'm going to go pretty heavy on. So I'm excited about having some Black Clover. Yeah. Asta, the man who screams.
What was it? What's the one that makes the food?
That makes the food?
Charmy?
Oh, Charmy. Yeah. Charmy's amazing. Yeah.
That better be a dope-ass Charmy. I'll tell you.
There should be. There's a lot with the Black Balls.
I remember
Charmy should be in there.
I remember playing the gacha game and getting Charmy, and I was like, this is a wrap, yo. just keep rolling for Charmy, bro. I need food, and I need her to beat people up.
Right? Boost everybody up. The most OP power out there. She could boost up everybody, heal up everybody. All you got to just eat that delicious food she makes. I love it. Charmy's amazing. Love it. You don't like her whole story. Have you caught up with it? Like, yeah, good deal. I don't want to spoil it for anybody that hasn't seen it, but definitely worth watching.
It's been long enough. She's a dwarf, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dope.
Dwarf.
And she's got that big old wolf thing. It's so cool.
Also, we wanted to go over a really cool, fun deck list for those Rebecca lovers out there. Thought this was kind of neat. Always enjoy when people try out some decks that seem to be putting up something decent.
Yeah. Those bricks are a little cheaper now that she's gotten like the big old, lead pipe to the knees. So
And this could be our new black leader, maybe? With No.
it's too slow.
All right.
It's too slow. That's the only issue with Rebecca's. It's just it has amazing card draw, ridiculous card. As someone who'd never touched black because the Navy and that, when Dressrosa came out, I was like, finally, I get to play a black strategy. I get to do all the minusing. I get to do all the this and that. But Rebecca plays super slow.
Yeah.
Mega slow.
This guy.
I was like, yeah. Greg has known my disdain for the man since the beginning of the game. This guy will not touch a leader that is Navy, CP0, Celestial Dragon. Who else is part of the man? Former Navy, Neo Navy, Sword maybe Sword, because they're not technically. They're like, yo, we rogue out here. but I'm trepidatious because there's still Navy cards in there.
Okay. All right. I think this deck looks like a lot of fun. And I think it's got a lot of cards that are going to be extremely relevant in this upcoming meta. Guys, you're going to need these Gravity Blades. Like, the blue removal right now is probably the most necessary evil for what's happening to our current meta, from what I'm seeing here.
7 Warlords also kind of gives me the
Yeah.
kind of makes me itchy.
Sword is Navy, is not responsible for our actions or safety. Yep, absolutely. That's a good depiction.
I feel like Navy, like sword. If like it was if it was a bumper sticker, it'd be like if you're this close and I punch you, like I'm not legally. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, his crush is 1, so we play 7. His crush is 1, so we play 7. 7 Warlords. Yeah. That being said, Kopi is red, and I'll be running 4 Honesty Impacts.
He was a 7 Warlord for a bit, wasn't he? Yeah, that's right. And then he got the glow up. Mm-hmm. He left that behind. He was like, I don't need your money. That's why, like, 7 Warlords only give me the itch because, like, they're not technically Navy, but they're just like, we'll take the money.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I'll be running the 4 Honesty Impacts in Kopi as well. Because, as we all know, I have the 7-game strategy where I have to beat Porter with his old man Garp and my new man.
Is strategy the word? I would call that a gauntlet. Call that a chore.
Oh no, it's a train. It's
a train. A slog.
You guys get ready for the best content of your life.
A quagmire,
right?
It's another word. A sand pit.
Wait till that thing goes on. You guys are gonna be like,
7 back-to-back matches of Kobe and Garp. Oh my god.
Kevlis has been playing him on Sim, the Eastern servers, and he is so much fun. Yeah, I love his ability. I think it's great.
It's interesting.
The
new
different. Cards are great.
It's that new stuff.
So, Chandler's saying, Boat works for the man.
Yeah. I don't play Boa, so
yeah,
we're groovy over here, baby. Outside of like Buggy being a 7 Warlord for like a hot minute, I don't know. I guess put me in chains. Oh man, I've been caught. Hit me with the black and white wasted.
Oh, all right. Just make sure we didn't miss anything. All right, I wanted to get into this. I want to say huge congratulations to our Yu-Gi-Oh!
Look at this.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Champion.
There's still time for you, buddy.
I know. I can do it. I can make it.
You talk about all those old sports guys, right? Trade in your Ricky Mantles or Bob. I don't know what's another old person. I was gonna say Bob Baccarat, right? But that's a musician.
I'm gonna be a shriveled prune, just like she is, still playing these TCGs behind the camera, squinting like this because it's as far as I can open up my eyes because all the wrinkles are closing up on the gaps here.
Talk about those are Yu-Gi-Oh cards. She has probably 20/20 eyesight, bro. Those cards have
have to be.
Those cards have a novel on them,
right?
Are you joking me? That lady is...
I'm gonna have like those big focal spectacle things that like sit on your head on your thing so I can read the cards.
Honestly, this isn't far from our reality because remember, generations get older by generation. So I have no qualms that like when we're all decrepit and old and in homes and our kids don't like us, we're just gonna be running One Piece events, Pokemon events, just like with other old people. Like, hey, you remember these cards?
I remember when
Someone stole my Pikachu hat. My party hat Pikachu from my room.
was you, and I'm gonna take that Pikachu and shove it right up your...
Exactly. It's going to be all over. It's going to be rampant. They won't be talking about pills and stuff being stolen. It's going to be Pokemon cards. All
Right.
their old memorabilia. My damn kids, they put me in here. They sold all my magic cards to ship me here.
If I ever get my hands on that Black Lotus again, I'm gonna beat them with my wallet, I swear to God.
Exactly. It's like, how you paying for this nice place, Black Lotus?
I turned into first edition Charizard.
Exactly. It's like rent's due, Grandpa. Will this shadowless Charizard pay the bill? I guess so. Take a bite out of it, like that's real cardboard.
We're waiting for cardboard to actually become like a limited stock. Like, we're running out of cardboard.
When
We need
dirt
the
becomes
resources.
limited stock, that's
Right?
when cardboard will be the new heat.
Right? Captain says when you do the Kobe and Garp matchup, you can have the other similar theme battles leading up to the BB versus Law. That's true. We could, that actually is a really good idea. We just got to find some people that want to play Blackbeard. I know the person wants to play Law, but Porter's already in for the Garp match. Do we have another big Law
I
person?
think what Captain Little was telling you was like, yo, you need to change up the flavor because people are gonna get sick by the time match 6 of Kobe Garp happens. They're gonna be like, I can't eat anymore. I can't eat any more Kobe Garp. I can't do it.
We do have to do these theme matches though, because I really want to do something. Like, if you guys haven't seen my TikTok, and it's the only place I can put it right now because there is some music from the show. So we did the debut during the world during our event, and we showed you guys a band list. Really fun video. It's great. You can do it as long as it's transformative. But given the video in itself, I can't put it on anything else because it's not transformative.
I just thought of one way we can make this a little spicy. One way we can make this pretty interesting. One Piece doesn't have the introduction of side decks yet.
So true.
8 rounds of the same deck is just going to become okay, I get to pick first or second. It's just going to boil down to that.
Okay.
And who high rolls who first.
Okay.
I say you're both offered 2 side decks. Still got to figure out how much that is. Between every round, roll the dice. You get to pick which side deck you get to pick from.
I like that.
That way it gets a little spicy.
Yeah, I get some new cards. I like it.
Try some different builds, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh crap! But this is the Navy build didn't work. Let's try Animal.
Well, I gotta copy down these matches because I like this idea for the matches too.
Let's try. How do we end? Kazubi? I don't know.
I'm stealing your idea again here, and you go ahead and clip that, Captain Literal. Yep.
That's right. If we ever make money.
Yeah, if I ever make any money, he'll finally be like, I'm
Look.
gonna come for those AdSense.
This is look, brother. Look. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and I just came up with it.
Oh man, huge win from the Granny. I just want to say a huge shout out.
Yeah, I don't even know what this doll does.
This is all old school.
Yeah, hold on. We'll translate that post. I can't read that. I'm not learned enough.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Introducing the winning decks of the 26th tournament. The winner was Yamiroku, who used the machine gadget. Received a recipe from some comments. Gate ball is fun. Congratulations.
This lady's on the forums. Are you joking me? She is tapped in, bro. She's tapped. Porter, if you're out there, tell me, is this tapped in? Is she just playing like old sauce and just found the magic numbers, or is she tapped into the meta?
So whichever team gets more wins wins. Yeah, that's a good idea.
No, it's not, because it's the whole thing is a competition between you and Porter.
That's
can't
true.
be introducing other
No, but we're going to be
faces.
doing other people too.
Yeah,
we're going to have some Blackbeard
sure,
representing the law.
sure, but no. This is the real grinder.
Oh, the grinder is going to be for the alternate leader.
You and
right?
Porter for this alt leader, apparently.
Yeah. I'm hoping the Garp really tanks, so if I had to owe him a Garp.
It's not, bro. You're hurting on this one.
Oh, God.
You're hurting on this one if he gets you.
And he already has it too. So he's gonna be like using these as Dawn eventually. He's
Exactly.
like, how many times do I win?
And that's an OG Garp. That's a pre-release because I pulled that Garp. That's a mom energy Garp, bro. Remember that Union Arena starter deck your mom got you with that my mom did that. She was like, yo, I went to the store, I picked up your pre-order, you little schlub. They didn't offer boxes. They just let me pick 24 packs from whatever they had. She picked out 2 packs with 2 liters, bro. I got a Zed that I think I gave to traded away to It's the Mole, and then that Garp right in. Yeah, it held its spot in my binder because everyone was like, "Why do I need that?" Until I met Porter, and he was all like, my gem, Shangri-La, it's right in front of me, and I was like, it's yours for some stuff.
Right.
And I was like, it's going to a good home.
I'm sorry, I was paying attention to you, but I recognize these cards, and this kind of scares me.
Oh yeah, look at that. Because I mean, it's what Yu-Gi-Oh is unlimited library minus like a giant.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what we would have potentially suffered.
These were the gears. These gears, when you played them, you could get one of the other ones, right? And you just cycled through to get all the gears when you played them in normal summon them.
And then play like a big thing from here.
You can if you have the tuner, which I imagine the tuner's here. But also the levels you can. These require like if you have 2 4-stars, you can double layer the 2 4-stars. Pot of Avarice, Smashing Ground, Dark Hole, Book of Moon.
I know that card.
Mystical Space Typhoon.
Yeah.
Monster Reborn. Pot of Avarice. No, this is Pot of Avarice. Pot of Duality. Pot of something. It's a draw card. It's like draw 3. Goyo. Cyber Dragon. I can barely recognize this one. You got Dust Tornado. Solemn Judgment. Mirror Force. This one's a great one. Dimensional Speed. This one exiles a target attacking creature. Chimera. This is interesting. Where's the polymerization to get this? Maybe there's something I'm missing, but this one.
I was saying, now they make other polymerization cards. There might be one in there. Maybe one of the monsters has an effect that does it.
It's possibly.
This game's wild.
It is wild. But I'm just surprised I recognize some of these cards because I've been out since like 2013.
Yeah, that's open library, bro.
Yeah.
If it's good, it just stays. But that's. I feel like that's what it's suffering from now. Like, it's just you have to have all like those old cards. If you didn't start from the get go, you're paying out the yang for stuff.
Fair.
It's got that magic kind of feel about it. It's like, if you're not dropping 2-3K on the deck, are you really gaming? And that sucks.
Yeah, fair.
That really does suck. Which is why I feel like they have all these different formats because it helps people break in, and once you break in and get other stuff, you can maybe sneak into that 2-3K deck life.
I feel like this has to be a block format, or I'm going crazy. I don't know. Is there any other Yu-Gi-Oh players out there? Is this like tier 1 good right now?
It doesn't matter, bro. She won with it.
I'm proud of her.
She's a champion, and
I'm flabbergasted that I know what most of these do.
And she looks like she could tuck me in at night.
This is before they started doing like you had to scan the card to get the novel that you had to download to read the card.
Oh yeah, I remember half these cards from the show. Bro.
Yeah. That's the air out. We're trying to wait for the next step. For cooling the computer, which is doing pretty well apparently. Alrighty, we got 2 more things in news before we take a break and get into the draft section where we're going to show you guys how to do draft.
Gundam demo event, baby,
coming up, and I think it's the 19th, if I remember correctly. On the
yes,
the 19th.
I'll look it up. But keep going.
Gundam TCG is releasing the demo decks. You don't have to spend $70 for these bad boys. We're going to be able to have the store trials where we have introduction to new colors, the starters. All these cards not going to be legal when we go. With the set release in July, but at least we'll have something for our participants to actually check it out because at the first. Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, they're cards. I know that's a sample, but I mean, like some people weren't privy to being able to get into like that demo. So like,
it sold out so quickly.
I feel like the store's got to be okay with letting people use this as a proxy for certain cards.
Oh, absolutely, and until July hits, that's when the rules get hard. So these will be legal for our tournaments, considering the second, because the first Sunday of every single month we do have a Gundam event. So we're going to have our very special second Gundam event where proxies are allowed. You can play with anything that's been revealed. April 12th. Thank you.
The 12th.
So that Wednesday. Interesting. All right.
So Wednesday.
All right. Looking forward to it. That's usually a standard showdown or the Fab. I won't be able to take over Fab. Fab controls the Wednesdays. So I'll see if I can beg.
That's April 12th. You're still in March.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a Saturday, April 12th.
Thank God.
At 3 o'clock, everyone.
So I was even looking the wrong day. The 6th is what I'm talking about. Sorry, the 6th of this Sunday right here is going to be our actual pre-release, where we can have the any proxies, anything goes for our Gundam $10 entry, best of 1. Check it out. We're going to be putting this stuff on camera and showcasing the new game. And a lot of people, we got a lot of players that like to play some of the newer decks. And anytime we release new cards, you're allowed to play with those cards that they've released. So red will be legal. And
I'm bugging out over these sculpts, man. Over the miniature sculpts, man. I need that Toggies in my life, bro. I so need it in my life. It's so cool.
All right, the last thing we did want to cover was the championship. It is coming up to the 26th. Like I said, myself, Porter, several of us are going to be in here playing out. We're going to be recording that live in the studio. Whether I can actually go live with it is still undetermined. Stay tuned. We may be doing it the following day. It might be something where I get a caster in here on Sunday and we just cover the events as it occurred and just make it easier. It's going to come down to a lot of like stuff we need to have. We need to have the proper lighting in the proper room so the judge can be called, and we have to have the camera set up with me being in a room where I can't interrupt the gameplay because this is high level gameplay. This is an offline regional qualifier. I can't be interfering with the gameplay. So if I can get things set up at the Lifelink games, we will be doing this one live. If not, we'll be covering it the day after. So we'll have two different things of events. The Monday we'll be covering the manga tournament, and the Sunday we'll be covering the store offline regional best of one here in the studio. Stay tuned. It's going to be a great weekend. I can't wait. I'm hoping I do pretty well. Who knows? This is probably going to be my only chance to qualify for nationals, considering I can't travel. Working in the store, working at my real job, and trying to make sure that the channel takes off as it needs to.
No online events.
We can try for the online. We'll see what I can do.
You could try for the online events.
The amount of time I have free has been limited. Last night was the first day I've had free in a while, and we just end up doing my taxes, and I put some new water in my computer. So hopefully no more issues. We'll find out. It's gonna get cleaned out. We got a huge process, especially now that my computer guy has finally come back from deployment. We can start working on the website and everything else. Mm-hmm. Captain Earl says, rep your channel with your sleeves at the regionals. 100% will be. 100% will be, Captain. You're going to see those sleeves being used this weekend for the pre-release. And for the pre-release. The other 50 you're going to go to whatever deck I choose to play for that regional. Especially if you make the nationals. Oh, hands down, bro. And like, it'll be one of the things I can get away with, too. Because I know that they're very strict sometimes on what goes on camera. And for me, not restricted at all. All right, let's come back to us. All right, guys, that's going to do it for the news today. We're going to take a quick break, come back, showcase what it is that we're trying to get your stores and LGSs to do. If you guys want to clip this content or send them the video, I'd really appreciate it. We are on YouTube as well. So if you don't want to ship the YouTube live stream and let them skip to whatever minute it is that we're at, to show them that this really cool up-and-coming format that we're trying to make a thing, at least at our locals, and Lifelink definitely loved the turnout, so this is something that we're going to be able to continually do so long as we have product. And that means we're going to need Bandai support to get us some more product so we can keep having these. But we want to introduce you to a whole new, really fun, limited format. We're going to walk you through the rules, walk you through how the store needs to organize it, and hopefully convince you to convince your LGSs to hold similar events, and maybe we can see these events over at Nationals and the worlds above. Who knows? I'm really looking forward to it. I think that this has a lot of promise, and after our first successful weekend of doing it, I think we're ready to do it at least once a month.
Yeah, it's just a fun format.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, it's like sealed, but, it's a little sly. A little spicy. Mm-hmm. A little mean.
Yeah. Alrighty, everyone. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Homebrew Pie. I'm your host, Jimmy D. With me.
Little pancake, everyone.
And thank you so much for that, by the way, because you did remind me that we do have some Dawn coming your way soon. Our artist is nearly complete, and then I just have to pay the person that has the UV printer for a bunch of copies of it, and we're going to have those things going out to you. If you guys have subscribed to me and are paying me as little as $1 on my Patreon, I will be sending out Dawn to you guys, every single one of you. This is one of the things I do. I do want you guys to subscribe to it. You can do it for absolutely for free.
Yeah.
Go to my Patreon. The link's down there. That one is going to get a shout out to everybody else when our YouTube videos get edited. So you'll have your name called out as a huge thank you. And of course, I'm always giving away packs like I am tonight, where we're always going to be giving stuff away. But when it comes to the people that helped out paying into it, those are where the special goods we're going to start giving out to everybody. When we start doing some real merch, getting some mats, getting some other things going, based on the cost of those things, those will be going out to the people who are paying at that tier level.
Dude, can we do some kind of ghost hollow effect where you tilt the card and it's everyone who has donated?
Ooh, that's a good idea. Yeah, okay, well that's going to be in the works now. Thank you for that. I'm never going to remember that, so I'm going to write that down.
Why don't we just make a card that's just a GIF?
That's a really good idea.
At that point, I think we're just sending out those picture frames that just has rotating.
So hollow foil that shows all.
The hollow foil is names of people who donated.
List of patrons. Absolutely. No, we're definitely gonna be taking that. I like that idea. So yes, so if you guys are donating, anyone that is paying as little as a simple $1 will get a free Dawn of the one that we have for the Homebrew Pie team, and we'll keep going with those things and keep escalating the prize support, of course. And we're, as we grow into being able to do merch and things, we're not at that level yet. I'm barely scraping by, just trying to get the upgrades we need to do. I need a new computer. I need to get a new light show. I need to do a new setup at the Lifelink games.
We got leaks in the ceiling. We don't have gas in the stove. The TV. Everyone's sleeping cold here.
Yeah. So we are growing. We are making progress. Hey, I got this new sound system. Seems to be working okay. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the new sound quality. It's not cutting out every 5 seconds. We also have the new water in the system, and our website's going to be up and running here soon. So I'm really looking forward to that, because that means we can finally start hosting some online tournaments.
That's right, and it's not your grandpa's water. It's not your dad's water. It's fancy water with colors in it.
Colors and distilledness in it. It's great.
Distilled, boiled water for everybody.
Doing the upgrades to it to make sure that the computer works just right and we can keep streaming without any issues. And hopefully, if today goes well, then it seems to be working. All the upgrades have stopped, because I don't know if you guys have been with us. The stream keeps canceling on us every once in a while. And I'm hoping to cut that out, especially before the big streams.
Well, some of those things out of our control. Some of those things, the weather, I think we're going through a little bit of a storm that came through the Midwest. So, God forbid another tree hits the house. But, if that happens, that's not our fault.
Right.
It's weather.
And Captain, I could absolutely use that feedback. Thank you so much for that. I do, anytime that you guys hear it's too loud, it's too low or something, I can't hear myself, so I don't know. I'm testing it, and I'm hoping it works out well, but your feedback directly helps me fix everything in the studios, whichever one they might be, to make sure you guys can hear it. Now, sometimes I can't control the people. There are a few individuals that have been on camera, and when they're talking, they like to talk like this all the time, and they're like, and I'm going to move the table, and I'm going to go. That's them. You can't hear them, not because the mics aren't set up, but I'm actually in the room and going, what is he saying? What is happening?
Yeah. Again, just like radio DJs, TV personalities, this isn't a learned thing. Not everyone knows that they have to enunciate into the mic, keep the volume of what you're saying constantly at the height, at the same levels, instead of trailing off
a little bit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That comes in with just quality casting.
Game.
And yes, Captain Literal, I would prefer most people, if you do subscribe, please use your Prime subscription. I don't want to take that away from you. I really enjoy the Prime subscription. They're already going to be taking 50%, so might as well just use Basil Bucks for that.
And if you're boycotting Prime and all those things, I guess Twitch is Patreon. Patreon's not horrible. No, $1 Patreon, that's not terrible.
Exactly.
$1 a month to get a free Dawn. I mean, you're spending more on packs probably.
Right, and it's just $1 a month, and get enough people together, it really goes a long way for me, man.
For the cost of a coffee every day. Actually, no. Coffee every day? Crap, we be rolling in.
Right, seriously.
We be TV evangelists, Rich, for the cost of coffee a day.
Yeah, for $1, we'll definitely pay just shy of what it costs me to send these things out to you guys for free, which is okay, and I appreciate you guys. Don't take that as a hit. I do appreciate you guys always tuning in. This is me showing my thanks to you for your labor to be here, enjoying our content, giving us the feedback, and enjoying the chat with us. This is my thank you to you.
Yeah, so if you're on the Patreon for the cost of a coffee a day, we're at like case levels.
Yeah, right.
We're giving boxes away at the end of the night. But,
At that point, none of you guys could even hold a candle to you. Like I expect you to be like, listen, you're making enough.
You all would
give us the
really,
cases.
you would all be really be pressed at the end of the night. You're like,
Right.
I gotta get this wheel, bro. I gotta get this wheel.
Because I will be giving as we grow, I will be giving away more and more. And hands down, if I can afford buying cases with my money,
fine.
I'm doing it.
Stuff like that.
Custom Dawn, yes, I know. We have some really cool stuff for the Homebrew Pie. My artist has been working overtime. Thank you so much, Midnight. And she's got the stuff, the Dawn coming for our champion winners. Those will be coming out soon. And then, of course, the one just for the Homebrew. That's not just Dawn, though. It's also energy that you can use for the Gundam that we talked about. Mm-hmm. It's also action points that you can use for Union Arena players. And eventually, we're going to get into some mana-esque things for the Magic the Gathering players, given that we get the dual commander growing out there, and you allow things like proxies and whatnot.
That's right. And once we get, I think the only thing is to stop at Midnight Witch is I don't think her socials are in order right now.
Not yet.
But once those are, we're gonna get those out, and her commission is gonna be open. You want some custom done and the style that she likes to. She's great. She's a great artist. Well, don't
forget to get your shirt out too. Do you have yours up yet? Because you're going to be doing the custom paint jobs when the Gundam comes.
I mean, that's for local jokels, baby.
Okay.
If someone's pressed to send it out, that's a lot of shipping and handling.
Okay.
That's a lot of. Have you ever mailed a finished miniature? Mm-hmm. It's not fun. You got to make sure everything is nice and even when you send it, the spear gets all bent or knocked off, and you got to glue it back, and then you got to worry about that. I do have
packaging for you for that though, because I used to do that. I actually used to do that stuff, so I can actually ship those things out pretty nice for you, and I can take care of the shipping and handling for you. I just need you to get your commission up and running. So as soon as you do that, and then you guys want to do some custom Gundam figures, because I do need some painting videos from you, especially for all those ADHD people that really want to have something in the corner. My idea was to put like a little corner here piece where you guys see them painting at all times, and that way while you're sitting back, you're like, I really don't care what they're saying, but man, that paint, I can smell it from here. Oh, that's a good high. All right. Savage Logia says, dude, those Nico Olivia prices are insane. Yeah. I just want a set for my main deck. When they come out for the price support for us, it'll probably drop down a little bit because most regionals have access to it. Don't forget, those are your FOMO pricings. They just announced they're going to be releasing it. The regionals are starting now. Everyone's going heavy now. They always start off big, and then once the market gets flooded, the price actually fixes itself. So I cannot tell you how to spend your money, but I will advise you, don't buy into FOMO prices. We as a store don't even buy into FOMO prices. We don't buy cards until about 2-3 weeks after the set's released because we don't want to overinvest or underinvest in cards that could cost you or us money. We want a fair deal across the board. I don't want anyone having a sour taste in their mouth saying, man, I sold that thing to you for $20 and it's $100 now. And that's mostly Magic. But we don't want you to have that impression. And we don't want to buy that card for $100 and then put it in the case for $20 and say, hey, we're eating $80. Right? You don't want either person to get upset with that. You want a good deal both ways, and that way people can feel good about buying, selling, and trading their deals.
Why justify it? Just hate yourself later. Just spend it. Expense it, credit, blah, whatever.
Captain 100% was already planning on doing it, but thank you very much for the idea.
So again, but the nice part about what Savage is talking about, again, you don't need that fancy Nico Oliva to play Nico Oliva. You can play the regular one. Just 2K. I'm looking at it now. $2. No, that's for the stamped one. 5 cents.
5 cents.
5 cents. You really want to play it. You want the fancy one is $40. You want a fancier one? $75. But again, now we're just arguing semantics of like, does it say finalist? Does it say participant? Are you real or are you not real?
I want to send the 4 Nico Olivia and Nico decks, but ain't spending $75 a pop. Don't.
Why would you?
If I do end up winning that though, I'll probably be giving that away on channel. So stay tuned. I do like to give a lot of my prize support away unless it's something really, really big that I can kind of like.
Or it's Chopper.
Yeah, if it's Chopper, it's hands off, guys. But if it is something that I know that a lot of you guys are hankering for, I'd love to do a giveaway. But it's not going to be something I'm going to do on the other social medias. I've learned a hard lesson. You don't go out on those big subscriber pushes on YouTube, on X, on Twitter, or any of those things. Trust me, it never works out well. I tried to do a big subscriber push I paid for commercialization. I got millions of views and millions of people checking this stuff out, which I think were mostly bots. But I got millions of stats, and then a month after that giveaway, I lost everything I gained -2. I was like, what was that for? I had a huge push. I was really coming close to getting monetized, and then the giveaway was done and everyone dropped me. Either there were bots or something. It's just, I'm not doing that anymore. So if you want to tell and share this with your friends and get them involved, all the power to you. But I will be giving out to the guys that are my regulars out here. I want to give you guys that limited window with a limited option for the ability to get in for those special prizes. And that's the thing I like to do, especially for the Patreon members. Regardless if you're paying, you're going to have the first heads up on when really big giveaways are coming your way. And we'll be the first to register for it. And the first to register for events and tournaments. When we start kicking those things off and that server comes up online for us to host these things, these bigger, really cool combined creator spaces. Kind of like what last week it was Eggman and Luffy TV. Stuff like that. All right. Captain Little says, how long are Volume 1 participation packs lasting for? I have a regionals in June. I'm pretty sure it lasts past June, right? Let's find out. So there's a timeline on these, right? So it starts January, March for June events. Yeah, your June event here. It's still the same pricing for June.
So it'll be this pricing for most big events until we get new stuff.
So expect about 6 months or so before we start getting anything else here. But here's those packs that we'll be getting at the regionals. I don't know what I'll get. We'll find out after the resolution of it, and we'll see if I can convince some fellow Humbros to help donate to you guys and get some really cool prize support going your way. For those that can't make it, I know how it feels, guys. I was flabbergasted that I even made it into the event at all, because this is going to be the only event outside of maybe going to One Piece Day and doing side events again that I'll be able to participate to even have a chance to qualify for nationals. I can't travel. I don't have much time to do online stuff, but we'll see. It's hard. Being an adult and having another job takes up all the rest of the time. It's hard. But these are the ones we're going to be really looking for. This is the one I'm hoping to walk away with.
So the winner from store regionals will receive the Zoro.
Yeah.
Not the one with the arrows, though. Probably
Yes.
a little bit different. This is the in-person champion regionals.
I hope you guys can see the mouse. This is the big difference. We won't get these arrows here.
Probably. And maybe the stamp as well might not be there.
Now, weren't you talking about the artist here? Was the artist for this one? The big producer.
Oh, no, that's for the Rayleigh art.
The Rayleigh.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
We completely glazed over, like, just doing my whatever reading I can on the card. I was like, who's this artist?
Yeah.
Who's this, was it Midori Matsuda? Who is that? What are they up to? What kind of goofy things are they doing? My lady has been the art, if not the director of, like, 8 Pokemon movies, a couple of Inazuma, like, soccer movies, a slew of One Piece things, including Stampede, Gold. Like, she has put in work. What is she doing just drawing leader cards? Just like, yeah, I'll throw you one, Oda. Here.
It's great. And hats off to her. She's been part of the two of the best movies out there, Gold and Stampede. And those movies just were straight fire. And as a producer, by the way. So just hats off. I love that sometimes you pay attention to those little details, like some of the artists that are coming in.
She was the boss. Like, I don't think you understand. Like, people came to her like, does this look good? And she's like, no.
She's making Oda's work is kicking the way it should be. And that's always going to be something you want to put your hats off to. When a producer can give you, which is really difficult when you're taking someone else's IP, and give you that quality then some. Hats off to individuals that can do that. Captain Little says, I mean, if you get some participation Nico Olivia's, you can always bless your not even close to local Robin main. I get you, but I think that I want to do it as a good giveaway. So I'll let you guys know when we're going to be doing that.
Sorry, but we have a lot of thirsty Robin mains at this shop.
There's a lot of people. That's the reason I have to do like that giveaway for it.
A lot of lonely people at our shop. So single ladies, single dudes, come out.
Well, let's not make it look like it's a Magic singles event.
They're right for the picking, baby.
This isn't Magic the Gathering.
All you gotta do is
there's a lot of couples.
All you gotta do is put on a cowboy hat and, like, I don't know, spawn 4 or 5 limbs. you get gravy. They'll be all over you.
Right? Savage Lagia says the Olivia is being given to store championships too, so of course I missed the window to apply. It doesn't mean you've missed your opportunity to get. And hopefully we can help you out
waitlist, bro.
And if you can get on those wait lists, show up, because there's going to be people that are already dropped. Like, literally, they announced the release of it, and 2 people dropped from our thing to give 2 waitlist people instant access in the tournament because they got a message that said, "Hey, you've been waitlisted," and then 2 seconds later, "Hey, you're in there."
Listen, we applied for this stuff. We knew about this several weeks before we could apply. Then we apply. Then you have, you get into certain ones. You get into certain other ones. People just apply for all of them. Oh crap! I got into this and that one. I can only feasibly go to this and this one. Drop the other one. It happens. You hedge your bets.
Yeah.
Especially in this lottery system where, like, how many we have? Like, almost 100, 105 applicants?
Oh, 100, it was over 110,
yeah. Like, you gotta.
So, I mean, just go, too, because sometimes people don't show up. I've seen some regionals that literally have fire with 20 out of the 32 allotted to them. So
Not us, though.
No.
Because there's going to be a manga tournament I was going to be waiting around for.
I guarantee you we won't have that issue. But I know in Richmond area and some of those other ones I've been sending out some of my friends or the Humbros out to.
We got to get a bounce house or something. We got to give those people something to do for 3 hours. You got to do
I
something.
think we can do something.
Yeah.
I think we can do something. Eventually I'm going to get that rage room up and running. I'm telling you. That's going to sell. Get that rage room going. Savage Lagia says, nah, won't let me even apply to the waitlist. Go. Just go see if you can get your chance in there. Sometimes the waitlist don't even show up. There's been so many times they don't fire with max participation like they should.
Bribe a guy, get banned. Who cares, bro?
Hit a guy with a car. Don't do any of those things. I'm just kidding.
Tanya someone, just like, what?
Alrighty, you want to take over driving real quick for me? Because we've got ourselves a rundown of exactly what it is we are running here at Lifelink Games.
That's right. Me, as a One Piece newbie, I have no idea what the heck a draft is.
Okay.
So, we're talking about a draft here, everyone. And that's not a paper. This is a format of cards.
Limited event. You have 4 packs given to every single participant.
Quattro.
You can have up to 6, usually is your good cutoff minimum, to 10 individuals.
6 to 10 people?
Yep.
How many packs is 10 people?
10 people's 40 packs.
Jesus. This is so that's like 2 people on each end. That's 8.
Yep.
And that's how is this? That's 10 right
That's
there.
10 right
that's
there.
10 right there.
Yeah.
Okay, look at that.
So you got 10 bodies here in the draft. You got a cross on the table. You set it up. Everybody sits across from each other. The way that you deal with it, you give everyone their 4 packs.
So everyone gets 4. So that's okay.
At the exact same time, individuals will all open up 1 pack.
All right.
From there, they will look at the pack, find its contents, choose 1 card from inside that pack as their first primary choice. I actually have a dummy pack here we can get up. Here, this one, if anybody wants something from here, just tell me. But this is a little dummy pack. This is not from the community box. This is something completely separate. Some of the extra slush we got from the Bondi, or the One Piece Day.
Gotcha.
So these cards, I don't...
Watch the whole manga right now.
Yeah, oh my god. Do you want this? Because, I mean, these packs would always go to you guys. But you have a choice here where you get to choose one of these cards. You're going to look through the pack, see these cards, look at what they have, the themes. You're looking for any of the cards, look at the stats, trying to figure out what's good. Of course, you're going to go to the back. We got a leader pack here. Yay! You have... This is another thing actually good that I did pull leader. If you pull leader in this event, you have the option to play with this leader. However, if you do play with the leader, anything that's leader locked to him stays.
I mean, it's just it's sealed rules, right?
Yeah. However, if you play with the Rainbow Luffy, which is what we recommend everybody do, it's a fair balancing across the board. Rainbow Luffy, 5 life, 5 colors. You can have any of the cards that are leader locked immediately playable within the Rainbow Luffy card. Which is
dude, this draft strategy: snipe all the cards in 1 archetype, play the leader.
So then you look at this, you get the first rare here. It's a nice event, Tempest Kick, not bad if I have the themes. And then we got a nice little Trafalgar Law. Activate main, your character to your owner's hand. Nice little 2K. This is a really good hit.
That's probably
what this would probably be the first one I'd pick. I'm gonna take that pack.
So you take that 1 card,
put it face down,
put it in your pile.
Some people like to shuffle, some people don't. I'm gonna pass this pack over to the left because the first round it always goes left. Think the military here, left, right, left, right.
What if you go right?
Nope, it always starts left.
What if you go right though?
Then you'd have to go right, left, right, left.
Does that ruin everything?
Not really. It's just the standard.
So there you go, folks. The right or left, but you have to start one direction.
Yeah. Like the band.
Just like the band.
But as most of them, just to make sure that anyone who's played Magic doesn't get confused, we're trying to use a lot of the same things to make sure that the rules kind of apply over there. So you do, and we do what we call zone drafting. You can't have packs in waiting. That means if this pack is sitting here and I just look through this pack, I can't then set this one aside and say, hey, you have 2 packs in waiting. I can't pass this pack to this person if they still haven't looked at these cards that are face down waiting for them.
Oh, wow. We didn't listen to that. I was just like, oh you
well,
got like 4 packs in waiting, bro. You better hurry up and read.
No. We tried to do the zone drafting, and the reason for that is because sometimes people don't stack it right. Some people grab the wrong stack, and it throws a number off, and you really don't want to do that. So for these, we try to keep it in zone drafting rules as much as possible. It means only 1 pack in waiting in any one direction, and stop passing packs until you're done. It gives you time to read the cards. You don't know what you might want to have roll back to you. Maybe you want this 2020 shopper to roll back, or you want to see like there's something in here. It's like Tempest Kick. I wonder if there's anyone in black. This one doesn't make its way around. It means there's probably someone on the black leader or trying to use have some combo pieces with it. So something you can look out for. But you do this for every single card until you run out of cards in this pack. After the last pack has been given away, what we call the boot card, everyone holds up their pack, waits for everyone at the table, so all 10 members raise the pack up. That means they're ready to go. You open up the next pack.
Second pack.
You open up the next pack, go through, same rules, but now you go in the opposite direction.
So now we're going left. Or right if you started first.
That is right, technically.
Whatever.
It's okay. So
you pick out your second card,
pack.
and then you just repeat the cycle.
Repeat the cycle, go around the wheel until no packs are left. Then you grab the third pack.
Gotcha.
Then you do the same thing going the opposite direction. Then you grab your fourth pack, and you go the opposite direction of that one. So it should be left, right, right, or right, left.
And your final stack, how much do we have?
Over 60 cards, I think. Was it? No, how many in the pack?
60-ish cards. So this is 12 in the
12
pack.
cards times 4. You have that's 48. So you have 48. That means 8 cards can get cut.
So 48. So you have eight goobers.
From there, you're allowed to cut 8 cards that you really don't care about.
So it's a 40 card deck. So this is effectively sealed format at this point.
Yep.
So the only thing different is just the way we're getting our cards.
Exactly.
But outside of that, we are just playing sealed format, Rainbow Luffy only. Aside, if you
unless you pull a leader.
If you pull a leader, I mean, you're bound to get booted a leader. From what I understand,
almost guaranteed.
You're guaranteed to get booted a leader at one point in the game. And some people got booted too. I felt bad. I booted a dude 2 leaders. I felt
but see,
so
that's
bad.
why we have like the 48 count. So
but
it really
he pulled in all our Sanji. So
oh yeah, he's winning. He's winning there. But the great thing about this is you get to get your opportunities for more packs to open, potentially pull a manga, pull an SP or something like that. You're winning your value just on the pack you open there. Let alone you get to celebrate with your friends. I pulled manga. Oh, I pulled a good card. And it's a lot of fun. We've been doing drafts and Magic forever. That's always been a fun experience. You have the opportunity to, each of you, open up these packs and celebrate your big wins and your big losses. And you have the ability to kind of curtail your deck kind of the way you want to. I mean, you're picking cards from the pack to kind of build your theme or build your different type of deck. And you're going to play these 40 card limited battles, 1v1, best of 1. And the way the pairings should work is you have the opposites. So what color we haven't played with? Pink here?
Yeah, sure.
Anytime you're paired, you need to go to the opposite of your seating. Now, most Magic the Gathering self-do this for you, and that's how the pairing's supposed to work.
Okay.
However, you as a tournament organizer need to make sure that this seat, where it be 1 and 10, are always fighting each other. 2 and 9 need to play each other. 3 and 8.
Yeah.
4 and 7 and 5 and 6. So the way that the pairings is supposed to work in your first round, always have the one furthest away from them, from the drafting pod. That way they have the least amount of a chance that they know what the other person has. Because sometimes when you're doing the drafts, you can actually see what the opponent has, and you don't want to have that advantage out the get-go. So it's highly unlikely the person from the opposite end is going to have the knowledge of what the person on their direct opposite is playing. And that's how the pairings are supposed to work. Yeah. So if you're a local game store, make sure that you do your best to set up the pairings manually until we can convince Bondi to make this a tournament thing, and then they will make this automatic in the app for us.
And then for us that night, I remember we had about 9 people, so it was something more like this.
Yep.
And then I was up at the front because I was like, I forgot to do everything in the last minute.
Well, it's all right, because if that does happen, what happens is the pairings still work out the way you'd expect, but the person on the end gets the first run by.
He's like, okay, I take a break.
Yep. So this one gets the first run by, and the pairings still go top left to bottom right.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yep.
And then this
Crisscross.
guy, and then
Crisscross
that guy.
applesauce.
Oh my
There
god,
you
look at that spider web.
There you go. And that is how the pairing should work for these things before you get into it, into round 1. Of course, round 2 is going to be your 2 winners and your 2 losers, and then to the end. And then the way that we do prize support, and this is up to you and as a store, the amount of wins you get is how many packs you get. So if you win 2 or win 3, then you get you get 3 packs for the 3 wins, 2 packs for the 2 wins, and probably some kind of promo pack if you get nothing. And that's usually what we do. We take out the free packs that are given to us by the companies to... I didn't know what you were drawing at first. I was like, probably should draw attention to it. Love it. And that is exactly how you do a drafting pod. Are there any questions in the chat? All right, let's get into our first round then.
Let's get into this gooberness, bro.
Right? Our first round, 20 minutes, best of 1. A lot of cards that we haven't seen before. Both players on the Rainbow Luffy. We got All Might versus Little Power King.
That's me.
Yeah.
Oh, so this. I mean, like I kind of just played it like a sealed event. You know, I just grab my 2Ks, grab my blockers. Once I kind of realized I had enough, I started going for other stuff. Little did I know, I think also I made this mistake also from when we were running the cube, because the cube was also a draft format. So that's the only reason I knew kind of what was going on, but I didn't look at my stack at all through the whole process.
Oh.
I just went straight off. Like, I think I have like enough 5Ks. I'll just grab another one. And then I saw people looking at their stack like after the 3rd pack. Like, are we allowed to look at our stack? Like, yeah. And I was like, oh crap.
Oh no.
And that's when I looked and I was like, okay. I remember some things, right? I have enough of these. I have enough of those.
It is important to build your curve. For those that don't understand the curve, it's really basically getting the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and making sure that you have low amounts of 1, 10, 2, and potentially 9, and then more towards the center. So you want the curve to be as perfect, like a little U on your table. It's what do they call those things for, like the perfect U, like the statistical, like you
The perfect U?
it
right
looks like
here.
an N. It looks like an N on statistical charts, where it's like you have the outliers on the left and right, but then you have like the core gets down to the average, and then
I'm not in college, but a lot of our locals are. So college boys, let us know.
What is that N graph that we always use for the outliers? It's Pound Cake. I heard Jimmy was caught weighing the packs in the back room before distributing them, muttering something about today's the day I pull the manga.
What? Never. Turn off the MRI.
I want it so bad.
They're onto us.
At this point, I feel like I need to stage it.
An MRI machine, bro. I know like so many people at the hospital. We can just like get in and just be like, yo, look, my foot really hurts. Just why does your foot look like 24 packs of Pokemon cards? Look, you don't ask questions you don't want answers to.
Right.
But again, going first, just facilitating that curve, putting out a weenie, a little Sanji. You know, next turn I could probably like load two things. Oh, but that's right, he Leo'd me. He Leo'd me. And again, Rainbow Luffy being all leaders, his leader, he can minus is a pitch 2, and he can KO 1 cost. It was ridiculous.
Wow. Starting off strong, but that is a huge hit from his hand.
The bad manners on this man, bro. The bad manners on this man. And now he's got the same setup almost, just a little weaker. But it's Leo, bro.
Yeah.
We all know how strong he is.
Yeah, Captain Literal, a fan of the OP10. So am I. That's actually the down I'm using for my smoker.
Oh, man,
smoker
I hate it.
Do you really?
I despise the OP10. It ruins, like, I don't know. When I look at all 10 of them, because that was like the dream, was like, once we get to OP10, I have a full set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
The Dofi just throws it off so awkwardly at the end. It's like, okay, Dofi.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't know. For Dofi mains, granted, standalone, awesome done. And instead of 10, I hate it.
I think it was appropriate because they created it when Dolphy was actually leading, and then of course we don't have it leading anymore because it was banned right before we got into that into the 10 format.
But as you see, what was it? He 5K and he looked for a Dofi card. Unfortunately, searchers not the greatest thing in a sealed. You really got to cater. You really got to pick that stuff.
The draft gives you the opportunity to make sure you can cater a lot easier than it is in sealed, but you have to be paying attention to that if you're going to play those searchers, because they're not great in sealed events, and the only opportunity would be doing it in something draft.
So as you can see, he KO'd my Sanji. I KO him back with the Kyros. But unfortunately, I mill a Rabion, bro. I mill a Rabion. For those who don't know, Rabion, 2 cost, 3K body, trigger, play a card.
Oh, no, really?
Light off life, bro. He's a monster. Anyone who says Ravion isn't is a fool.
Great.
Look at him. He's so happy. He's just flying. He's just a flying carpet. What do you know? Next thing you know, 5K to face.
Oh, jeez.
But setting up the Kyros is pretty awesome. Now I'm just like searching for stage. Again, one of those things, like when I figured out I could look at the stack, I realized I had 2 Kyros, and I was like, I need to start searching for stage.
Yeah.
So I can keep them alive.
So what is this? It gave it plus 3K?
Yes. So Tadamatsu on play and on main, you can sacrifice him or sack him. Just like it happens.
Manga
and then
accurate.
you buff up your leader by 3. So he literally just steamrolled me in the face.
Wow.
And dropped a blocker, and I was like, "Whoa, bro, where is the smoke coming from?"
Right.
That
8s and
hurt.
7s are extremely effective in a limited format.
Extremely, it's tough.
Yeah, you're not working with that standard number of 2Ks. You're working them limited, which is why you said you prioritize those, right? You prioritize the 2Ks, you prioritize the blockers, and then of course did you try to theme this at all? Or were you just looking for
Nah, dude,
cards?
I literally just went smooth brain, like good sealed cards, 2Ks, blockers, big bodies, KO events, things like that. Things that kind of give me tempo on the board. Let's see what Captain Leto's going on. Sealed event. Yeah, again, in sealed events where like you are offered like all your packs, you get to open them and you get to like look at everything you have. Yeah, it's a little easier to be able to do that and like pick out an archetype.
Yeah.
But in this, like, you gotta be scoping out cards, and if you're dumb like me and not looking at your stack, like,
Right.
it's even harder.
So it's something you have to take in mind. I think that you want to have at least 50% of your deck is within theme that can be found if you're going to play with the searchers at all. Because you're going to have a lot of whiffs otherwise. You want to have at least, since it's a 40 card deck, you want at least 20 targets that it can potentially hit to mathematically make that feasible and make sure you don't whiff, because whiffs in a best of 1 format can literally be the end of the game. You got to be really careful with that. Gadwin says, I got a lot of Don Quixote cards for my 5 packs during the event, despite me wanting smoker deck pieces. Yeah, I also only pulled 3 2Ks. I was in the same boat.
Yeah,
They're huge.
It's tough, yeah.
Captain Little says, which wasn't good to get when everyone was running PRB Sanji. Yeah, I hope you guys change the rules like we did. No more PRB Sanji. No more just rush.
As I feel like it should be like, if you are going to allow leaders to be brought from, just let people proxy.
Yeah.
Just let people proxy. That way no one feels bad, like, I didn't bring a Sanji leader.
Fair, but I still think it's just unfun play. If you were to look at the online discourse, it just it put out a lot of new players, which these are the perfect events to get new players in. This format in itself is really good to get new players into it, so long as you tell them in advance, prioritize those 2 things.
But that's another issue too, where it's like you're gatekeeping information, you're gatekeeping stuff. Just let them proxy lead and give the guy a cannon, you know.
Sure, but if they get cannon out and they don't really understand the mechanics, the 5-color Luffy forces you to have to play with the leader lock stuff. The leader
if you're telling me that it's hard to understand anything below 8 gates rush, just swing.
No. I'm not saying it's hard. It's actually quite easy for that one, but they're also evading the learning of the mechanics of the card game by just Sanji brain dumping, play vanilla run face. So Captain Little says, Jimmy already heard my rant on the PRB Sanji ruining the release event. You weren't alone, Captain. You weren't alone. There was actually a lot of players, and Reddit went off on crazy about how many people didn't want to see it. There was some Twitter feeds from a lot of the top creators that said a lot of people were not going to get into the game because of it. We're going to be new player friendly. We want them to be able to enjoy the experience. I don't want people just coming in and getting dunked on saying, what is this? And then just not knowing that you got to play Sanji if you're going to win. And it's like, it's not all about winning. It's about learning the game and having fun and meeting with friends. So the recommendation from Bondi from day one has always been the Rainbow Luffy. That's why they created it. So we should have just been listening.
Nah, bro, get dunked on and get better at the game, bro.
If you're that kind of person, Kodanya.
I come from like the fighting game community, rhythm game community, where it's tragically very not nice. To those like, oh, if you're gonna let me hit you in the face, I'm just gonna hit you in the face.
Yeah.
Why? It's like people. It's like playing fighting games. Why do you keep using the projectile? Why does you keep letting me hit you with it?
7 coming to life here. Looks like you might have to take that one. 7's good number in these.
Oh, and this honestly, this was my MVP for this the night.
Really?
What's Daddy Masterson. People thought it was sleeper. I saw it come around twice, and I was like, why is no one taking this card? It's so good. It is a 4/5, nothing special there.
Sure.
No counter. Also nothing special there. But one done attached becomes a 6K swinger. End of turn, he restands.
Oh, so it's a constantly protected body. That's
Constantly
really good.
protected body.
Yeah.
Good old daddy.
Captain Literal says, yeah, those people are I overheard talking about how many new people didn't belong there and really steamed me. Same. Because this is legitimately how you get new people into the game. Everyone is an even playing field. That's another thing that bothers me. Like, pre-releases, drafts like this, these sealed events, those are all designed to bring in new players so they don't have to have a completed deck in order to participate. And then they can learn about what the game does and learn the basics of the mechanics before they get into the more competitive, structured decks.
But I think that's also a litmus test of like how inviting your locals is. Because are they literally just watching these people like, look at these bumbling idiots just try to put stuff together? Or are people actually sitting down going like, hey, let me help you build your deck. Like you want to prioritize this, that, this format. You want to be doing this here. Like this is how stuff works. Like it really sucks that like your community is literally just letting these people
just
flounder.
Right.
That's
it's a good way to kill your community.
Yeah,
right off the bat.
Exactly. It's a good way to kill a community. People don't get good. You're not going to get good because you're just beating people who don't know anything. Like,
right.
What's the fun in that?
Exactly. And most of our tables are pretty good about it. So I encourage you guys all heavily to be more inviting, to be more inclusive with that, because you do need, especially in those smaller communities, to build your community so you can afford the onesie twosie or the adults that have to go back to adulting, or the lifestyles, or you miss a couple of tournaments where people are having weddings and birthing children and
life stuff happens.
Yeah.
That's why we're kind of like, again, as much as we loved it, as much as we had like good times with it, like the best of 3 might be a thing of the past now. We're getting more people coming into the shop. More people. We can't be there for 5-6 rounds of best of 3. Chris has got to go home. But again, more people, lower the threshold. Some people might find best of 3 intimidating. If you're new, give them the best of 1. Let them be like, hey, that Betty leader that you love so much, it's got gas now.
Captain Earl says, sealed is meant to be fun and janky. Why would you be here to sweat load a couple extra packs in a promo that won't even hold value? Absolutely right.
Some of them do, though.
Yeah.
Some of them do. That's the issue, though. Like, some of those cards do hold value. Those, like the winner Luffy from like the Super Pre-Release holds a lot of value. So that's $1,000 card. If it's a waifu on a winner card, those hold value. Like just because the last couple ones have not been a heater. Like I won 2 of the Houston Skids, and I was like, "Yeah, we're in there. I did things." Cards like $8.
Yeah. Never know. It's always like he said when it comes down to waifu tax and the rest of the things. You never know if any of those promos are going to be good. But I think in the end of the day, I would rather sacrifice some potentially good promo for a lot of people having fun at the event and growing the community, because it just means the prizes get better. If you have a growing community, you have hundreds of people show up. The store's going to be throwing out massive prize support because it's finally making profit on those events. And that's just going to make it all the better. You're sweating for 2 free packs when it's only 8 people. What happens when it's 100 people and they can afford to give out boxes of stuff? Because I know bigger stores, especially like Star City Games, when they have these larger events, the prize support grows exponentially because there's actually profit being made to host those events. So you want that to happen. You want the store to be incentivized to increase its profit load. Yo, Big Merc, good to see you.
But like but because of those bigger prizes, people are gonna actually get a little bit more sweaty.
Can be.
It just happens.
You're also going to increase the chances that there's going to be a good group of people that want to have some fun.
Exactly. And
then you're going to also increase the opportunity that, like, I'm sure there are always going to be sweaters. There's always going to be sweaters.
Yeah, but the best of 1 format, I feel like kind of cools that pool a little bit.
Okay.
You don't have to, like, you're not sweating, you know, I gotta play the most consistent deck because I gotta win all these. Like, yeah, you could be like, yo, I got 5 rounds today. Cheese it, Bello Betty, let's go.
I guess. It really slows things down a lot when you're playing best of one. Everyone's really afraid of making just one mistake, because one mistake can cost the entire match. So that would be my debate to that. I don't think people like they with best 2 out of 3. You feel like there's some room to make mistakes. There's no room in best of 1 to make mistakes.
Yeah, but let's say for Top Cut, like, you can't have a day of best 2 out of 3. That's just too long. Like 9 rounds, 2 out of 3, all that sounds like an abysmal day.
It's like every other TCG. It's like literally the experience of every other TCG, and that's not Bondi, anyways. Captain Literal says they weren't local regulars, which I am glad about, despite all but me and one other running the PRB Sanji. Excuse me. Every player I talked to said they disliked having to bring Sanji. Yeah, I hear you. And this is why Lifelink has made the official rule. It's Rainbow Luffy. And you can proxy the Rainbow Luffy, so it doesn't even matter if we don't have enough copies of it. Everyone knows what it does. It's a 5 life, 5,000 power leader that says all leader abilities work for me. So if anything says you're required to have me as leader, it works.
Yeah, so no here, just throwing jabs at my life. I'm just taking it because I know that he's going for my daddy, or he's going for Randolph.
Yeah. Ooh. Trying to go board now?
Yes, because Cavendish with 1 Dawn attached, he can attack active characters.
Ooh, that's a good tech card for 5 cost here. In black.
So
something.
that is
I mean,
6,
we're gonna see more in red.
10,000 to my Randall, so I need at least 4K.
What's that, like Nekomamushi and this Cavendish? This very few cards have this ability.
Yeah, this Cavendish, Nekomamush,
and Kobe obviously is gonna have a lot
7
of
drop
ability with
Luffy.
that. I mean, they'll attack those active characters really strong, especially in a limited format. Captain Literal says, I have a habit of buying new players some sleeves, and when I see them running the penny sleeves during the locals, I want them to feel welcome and remember the experience. Same, bro. I keep extra sleeves in the back just in case. I don't want anybody feeling like they're financially.
You're also saving them from a judge call.
Yeah, that too. Because sometimes you can chip cards. Got to be careful with those penny sleeves. I usually get them katana sleeves. Ooh, those are really expensive. And the same color as the leader. Oh, that's awesome.
Look at that.
Thanks for looking out, Captain. Yeah, I keep.
What happens if it's rainbow?
I mean, these sleeves right here, you look on the screen, are the ones I left behind the counter.
Those are copper ones, and right in time, I was just like, I didn't bring sleeves.
I don't want anybody like coming into it and saying, "Oh crap, I can't afford them." It's like, and I definitely don't want to go back to the old days of 1990s TCG card playing where everyone was playing on the cement. Ugh.
I just didn't even want to buy anything. I was just like, I don't need 100 extra sleeves right now.
Are these things of any value that I should be hanging on to or passing these out to somebody?
Who knows?
Okay. I just realized I was shuffling them. Right?
Nah, they're rares, bud. Okay. You're good. But yeah, this format, like, the most important is just keeping board.
Absolutely.
Having board, having those extra swings, keeping daddy alive.
Right. Now, why didn't this one restand this turn? It's not the end of turn.
It's not the end of turn.
Okay,
yeah. We're still mathing things out.
Big Merc always has extra. Appreciate you. It really comes in handy. Captain Literal says, I remember being a kid playing in the school table with the binder paper and mat. Yes, playing the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Absolutely. I was the same way, Captain. Same way. All right, taking a life. Ooh, 3-1.
Could be a
I
trigger.
think you're taking the trigger. Well, I think you're taking the advantage right now.
Yep.
Oh, what aggressive.
Yes, I had to do this because I was like, I need to seal it away next turn.
Absolutely. Well, do you know if he has any big top end, like a Kaido or something? Or...
He did show me. I did look through this deck, and it was like, we're both running Jank. Because like I don't think I saw one SR throughout the whole thing. Because you know, if you pull an SR, you're just yoinking it.
Yeah. I mean, in this situation, 10 Dawn, both of his hands 2 Tony choppers. The ones where you on play get to play out an animal of 3,000 or less. So I see he was trying the animal strategy here.
Yeah.
But this did not line up the way he wanted to.
No, not at all.
So I think the only thing he can do right now is just attack.
Just try to clear board and then attack. Give me some extra cards, I guess. And then...
Well, I mean, that's the worst, right?
Yeah.
You giving you more cards to answer with, and knowing that you're on a 10 Dawn turn to swing back, and all you got to do is hit twice with 2 cards in hand.
So going
The
7/7.
math is so much easier in limited.
This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 8,
Oh,
7.
you had a counter.
So getting a 2K. And this is going to throw another 9 to my random, or 9 to my face.
And a
So I was
life.
just like,
Okay.
whatever, I'll take it. Thank you.
I think I would have gone board there, personally. But at the same time, All Might not really sitting in a very good position.
I was going to say, even if he did next turn, 2 cards in hand, I got 4 swingers.
Yeah, at 10 Dawn.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
the game...
People are pairing off at this point, bro. They're not looking at their wife.
Yeah. And I think also right here for your strategy, having a lot of low-cost, decent, like, low-investment characters like this really paid off. I know that this one's a blocker here, because I can tell by the color.
But 3 Dawn, it's a hitter, man.
Right? In the late games, that's what really matters in these limited events.
Yeah.
Just having the most amount of bodies to get around.
Those make or break moments.
7 to life. He knew he was going to discard his whole hand, and it's just a simple attack with a 5K for life. And that's going to do it. Little Pound Cake taking home the first win of the day. We got 2 more games left of this. We're going to take a quick break and come back for the last 2 of this round to show you guys what it is. We're going to find out who was our champion of this event and talk about the prize support we gave away. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this limited event. I hope if you want to, please send this information out to Bondi or any of your friends, to your LGSs, to potentially...
Let's try it out.
Give this format a chance, guys.
Yeah.
This was a lot of fun.
How many packs? So it was 10 of us, 40 packs. Is like maybe it's two boxes with some extra stuff for prizing.
Yep. And we had tons of good stuff to go away. We had some great pulls. I know that there were a couple of people that were trying to put their Usopp deck together, and they needed the Rebecca 1-cost searchers from here. Completed his deck right that day. Instantaneously. I don't even have to invest in anything. Pulled one for himself, and then somebody else who pulled one from one of the prize packs instantly gave it to him because it wasn't that expensive, but they're just hard to get.
Yeah.
Hard to find.
I pulled an All Art Diamante. Well, that's pretty dope.
Yeah. Captain Little says, right down here, we're going to find out if he does have a top end. And no.
I'll tell you right now. The highest cost thing in my deck, well, actually, no. We'll keep it a secret.
Okay, yeah. Keep it a secret.
We'll keep it a secret, because I guess you did have me take a picture of my deck. I was just like, this is complete jank. Weird. I don't know what we're going to talk about. There's no rhyme or reason here.
Right.
I literally did not look at this halfway through, but we'll think it out, I guess.
Right. All right, everyone, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to have 2 more matches, best of 1, to find out who the champion was of this great event here. I really hope that you guys share this out with the rest of your creators out there, the LGSs as well, please. I think this is going to be great. I think that maybe even the Sim could do something similar and have that as a competitive format, just for fun. Just for funsies. It's a really great way to introduce new players into the game and help them play, kind of balance the field. So you don't have a bunch of people playing with the uber expensive, which can be like $60 in OPTCG. But everyone's kind of evenly balanced so long as they're also being told the same information. So do what we do and share the information that we're giving you today. 2Ks, blockers, build a curve.
Oh, yeah, it's just sealed format. People were kind of... I was like, look, I pulled the Rose of Launte. And everyone's just like, man with the Sanji, hush about the Sanji. Someone pulled it all 7-drop Luffy, hush about the 7 all-drop Luffy.
Don't anyone know about my secret sauce.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I was just like, I got a blocker now.
I got this blocker, let's go. All right, share the information, share this with anybody else. We're going to get down to the last 2 rounds. Thanks for being here. We'll be right back. And don't forget to comment for your opportunity to win one of these 2 packs. All right, we'll be right back. Welcome back to Homebrew Pie. I'm your host, Jimmy D. With me.
Oh my god. This is me. What pumpkin on my head?
And we're getting ready for rounds 2 and 3 because it's the best one. So we're going to be quick. We're going to get over find out which who's going to be playing our second round here shortly. Then we're going to go into round 3, find out who our winner is going to be, and showcase what this is all about. I hope you guys following along. It doesn't look like we got any brand new watchers here, so I don't need to go over the rules yet again. If you want to, watch the VOD. Please, if you're on YouTube especially, please watch it on YouTube. Even if you're on Twitch, go back to YouTube and watch it. Twitch doesn't even care. It does. I have thousands of views on my VODs, and I'm just losing. I'm not monetized yet on YouTube, but when I am monetized, I'm just losing everything because there's.
That's me. I'm not even.
Just you?
I'm not even joking about that.
Just you? Oh,
I
God.
literally just put things up and go like, let's listen to this. Let's see if anything sounds weird.
Okay. Great.
I didn't know we don't get anything.
I'm getting these views, and I'm just like, man, it doesn't do me any good on Twitch because Twitch only cares when you're live. The only thing that all the advertisement revenue I get is only from live events. If you see ads on my VODs, I'm not getting anything for that. They don't recognize me as a human being anymore. I'm dead to them because I'm not live, essentially. But YouTube cares because they just care about those watch times, and the watch time hours help me get that monetization. And the monetization means more prize support.
Yeah, because we're not. If we're not live, then we're dying. I know.
One of my goals, of course, is just to make sure that this thing pays for itself, and I don't have to ask you guys for anything. I can just give back to you guys, and that's where we're leading to right now. It's all on the growth, and that's what we're trying to do. And I appreciate all of you that have helped out so far. It does help, and it goes a long way. Thank you for finally pulling us out of the absolute red when it came to the prize giveaways. We're finally breaking even, so I can now afford these things with the money I'm making from the ad revenue that you guys are putting up with on Twitch and the money that I get from my patrons. I really appreciate that. So I got to get back to you.
You know, I'm gonna make a claim right now. We get to let's get 100 subs there. We get 100 subs. I will overnight someone a hot dog, and if it's not fresh, probably won't do anything.
Experiment time.
Maybe I'll send another one.
Experiment time.
How much dry ice does it take to send a fresh hot dog?
Yeah, right. If you haven't renewed with your Prime subs, please do so. Appreciate that. That stuff goes a long way, and it free to you if you have the Prime. And I'll take the Basil bucks because he's paying me the exact same amount of money as you paying me.
Yeah. And then if you don't want to pay the Basil bucks, that's $1. Dollar to Patreon.
Yeah, simple dollar. Guaranteed getting you some price support.
$1 a month. I guarantee you spend more on singles in a week.
All right. You pay more in shipping and handling in a week.
Exactly.
All right, our round 2, Trey is going to be playing on hiatus, showcasing. I actually got to pause this because it's hilarious. On hiatus brought in some special Dawn for this. This is really cool. Let's check it out.
What's that? K-pop spice, bro.
Right? New to the shop, on hiatus, get his first time on camera as well. I wasn't there to tell him about the no mat thing, but don't worry. I think we got to fix in round 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7.
He just wants to protect. He's beautiful.
Beautiful.
I don't. I guess these are.
They are K-pop artists.
They're like cards though. Like you can actually collect them. Like they're not TCG. I think what they call like CCG, like collector card. Collector card games. So yeah.
Maybe you guys recognize them. I don't, and that's probably gonna give me a whole lot of like hate from the K-pop community for not knowing who they are.
Dude, there's like a million K-pop groups, bro. No one's gonna give you spice for that. Like no one's gonna give you heat because there's a million of them.
But these look great. I love that hiatus got to showcase some of his other TCGs that he likes, or not TCG, but
CCGs.
This
collector card game, trading card game,
collector card game, right?
Fun card game.
CCG. It'd be a CCG, right? Yeah, because trading card game is more towards the competitive, and CCG is the collectible card game.
Yeah, and there's JCG too.
Are you
jerking card game? Yeah, got him. He was like, "Excuse me,
what? Is there some other card game I wasn't aware of?
Something else I can do?"
Well, to be fair, I could always do that one. I'm just kidding. All right, let's get into the gameplay. We have round 2. Trey, one of our fab players, but also really enjoys when he can. And he's playing, Dolphy. I gotta change up the board.
That's right. He was the guy accidentally, booted Camolinas as well.
Okay.
This man had the spice go, and he was like, look, I sniped every Doflamingo card, and we're trying stuff.
All right.
At least let's hope that's how it worked out.
Right. We're going to find out.
But for those who don't know, Dofi, green, purple, that doesn't really matter. But for life, End of your turn, restand 2. Restand 2. A lot of cards in the set that benefit from that. You know, the Diamante that I pulled literally gets to restand if there's 2 Dawn active at the end of the turn, which
nice.
with this leader, always.
Yeah, right? Really good. Captain Little says, like, it looks like he's here for all the smiles. Absolutely. Absolutely. Trey definitely coming out with some outspice, and we did see that there was a 10-cost Doflamingo pulled from these packs, but unfortunately it went to All Might. So not going to be able to play with the 10-cost locker.
Get to see it. You didn't get to see it.
Covering up my beautiful Matt. I know I wasn't paying attention. I did get him later the day. I did tell him no more Matt. So no more in the future will we see on hiatus. Put a Matt on there. I do apologize. That we do even have a board there. And I forgot to do the meme. It was like, don't make me point to the sign. And I wasn't there to do it. I love that meme.
Yeah, that's right. If you bring a mat and Lifelink, we'll break your kneecaps. We ain't gonna see he's on hiatus, if you know what I mean. Rough them up real good after this. Nice.
Yeah. I will say that on hiatus did apologize afterwards when I caught, towards the tail end of this thing, when I caught him.
Yeah, it was wild. I was hearing Jimmy from the back room. Who the F put a mat on my strap?
He's going to be playing with the fishes, right? Girl, you want some oven today, don't you?
So we're starting off spicy. Dofi, 1 Dawn. Are we seeing a searcher? Are we seeing a searcher? Is he mad enough? No. Just passing. All right, 2 Dawn down. On hiatus, reading, and I know he's been around for this card. I've been playing with on hiatus back in Richmond during the first couple days. Yeah.
All right.
He's now playing at Paper Tiger usually. Oh hey.
Oh, we got a new chatter here. It says one thing I will never understand is how the power levels in One Piece, as after 1,000 chapters later, characters are getting shocked when characters destroy a building with 1 attack. Like, bruh, they have been cutting full Navy boats in half since chapter 70.
Yeah, but like not everyone's seeing that.
Yeah,
know? How many times are you seeing a Navy boat get chopped in half?
Yeah, right.
Like for those people in the Barate, that was like a once in a lifetime gig where they're like, "Whoa, bro, Mihawk, he's just floating here." I
mean, you gotta admit, like Captain Kidd, it's in the anime, so it's in the anime, and I can talk about this one. Captain Kidd ended up getting a useless Captain Kidd, ended up getting his boat cut in half and attacked before he could do his massive attack.
Absolutely.
Which even surprised him because he thought he was going to get away with it. Unfortunately, he didn't know little man with the future sight was able to stop that instantaneously, and then the whole crew got to be like, holy crap, like, we just got here. Hold your horses. How do you know we were going to do this? And that surprised him. So sometimes it's not just the ship being cut in half. Sometimes it's just the timing of it. It's like, how do you get away with anything? You feel like you're constantly dealing with these new struggles. Like this new challenge with Big Mom. You couldn't even hurt her. There's no one that could hurt her. She'd never been hurt before in her entire life. Hit that little picture frame, and suddenly she bled. And when they can bleed...
Oh my God, look at that. Did my man just hit Rabion? Off life? This is what I'm talking about. This is big.
The combo that you were talking about.
This is it, bro. He's done. He's cooked.
Ooh.
I'm telling you, he's cooked. He's got Rabion. He hit it off life. It's a 3K body, bro. There's nothing stronger in this format than Rabion, bro. You don't know.
Just having a nice...
He will show you a new world.
I will show you the world.
Shining, shimmering, black eyes from Rabion is what he's gonna do. But then a 6K straight to life. I love that. He's got Rabion, bro. He can swing with Rabion, bro.
It's true. I would dedicate to the board, I think, in the 5 Dawn turn, personally. Or 4 Dawn turn. I definitely would dedicate more to the board.
Why would you? You got Rabion.
Go wide. Good strategy here. You want to pull out the bodies. A lot of these early plays are really just nice late game swingers.
Oh, yeah. But for 3, you can still have something strong on that. 3-5?
Absolutely. Captain Little says, I mean, Zoro cut Pika in half and he was the size of a full city. Then every cut after just seemed like a downgrade. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, because that was huge.
You already cut him in half. Where are you going to go from there? Put them back together and cut him in half again? Like, that's kind of lame.
How strong is that card when Robin banishes it?
Never. Because Rabion supersedes that because it's Rabion, bro. Oh, here we go. The spice. Does he have it? He got something! The searcher does something. It does the thing.
Oh, he caught something?
He got a 2K power.
Hey, okay.
Maybe, I don't know. Rabion might be not powerful enough.
Is that a baby 5? Was that 2K baby 5?
That's the 2K baby 5.
All right.
No, that was Viola.
Okay.
So still got 2.
All right.
Still got 2 to play with. The Nami's a 3. Are we going to see a stack for a 5 swing?
Could be. All right.
Oh.
Show on the baby 5. No, that's Ravian. No, sorry. Yeah, you're right. Searcher got a 2K already beaten Ravian. Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. We're dropping Moscato. Let's go. That card is fire. 1 Dawn. It has Banish.
5 Dawn turn for Trey here. We'll see if he can establish some kind of board state. Nothing he can attack into yet, but good call on hiatus to build up with some kind of attackers here. Like this strategy.
But yeah, I guess he got out of that 6K. Use a Searcher, got a 2K, use a 2K. Can't be mad. Playing 4 for a blocker.
Okay.
I think is she a blocker? No, I
Doesn't
don't think
look
she's.
like she's a
I
blocker.
don't think she's a blocker. She does something wild. No one.
I know she's a Don Quixote. Definitely.
Oh yeah, she's
The artist herself.
gets all wiggly with it, man. All those OP10 Straw Hat cards that are all wonky junk. It's because of her.
Gamlo says, I wonder if he bought all the Dolphy cards because he pulled a bunch of Don Quixote cards. Could be. I didn't talk to Trade to see if he invested. I don't know when he's even on right now. It's been a while since we get to see some play, and I think
He sniped those Duffy cards from the draft. I'll tell you that much.
I know that he's a big drafter. He likes to play a lot of limited and other TCGs, so this is like his opportunity to get into it.
I see.
And maybe he's trying to build up his collection. Who knows? We might even see another Prison Delphi deck trying to take advantage of.
I think he saw the 2 Dawn restand and was just like, yo, this is fire.
If everyone starts going Zoo, this is a good counter to it. Yeah, like if you see as much Zoo as people think, but honestly, you know what's been seeing a lot of hate? The Bonnie decks have seen a lot of hate for some reason.
This is cool. Was it 7K banish? No, you don't get that. You don't get that life. That's important.
Here's that Nami attack that we were talking
It's
about.
important and sealed.
Yeah. Let's see if he can get through. He's going to force Trey to have to use those resources. And on hiatus explaining, if you take this hit, it goes right to the yard.
You don't get that.
Yep. No trigger, my friend. You don't even get the opportunity to look. You just put it in the trash.
Well, I mean, he gets to look at it. But he doesn't get it. Oh, okay.
The Galaxy Impact is likely coming, Captain.
All right. We got the Thread in a 1K. Let's go. And I believe Thread also, does that restand or?
It might do, but I think it does characters, and both of them are already restood, so it doesn't do anything there.
Do nothing. But still, you got out of it. 2K? Look at that. Strategy working.
Yeah. See, and just like I drew it up in the beginning, this is the opportunity to see new cards that you could possibly put in here. And here, Captain Literal saying, that's another Banish card. I can put my Banish deck.
Moscato.
Yeah.
I think the trigger is
OPO4.
I believe if it's if you have less life than your opponent, you can discard it. You can trash a card and you can play them for free.
Oh,
kind of
nice.
deal.
Yeah. So if your opponent's not on Banish, you get to get yourself a free body
All right.
with Banish.
Playing out the Dellinger. Dellinger, I think at the end of your turn, you get to restand a Dawn.
Okay.
All right. Sitting it.
Bet you he wishes he had that Bellinger. It's a good card for this Dolphy deck.
Oh, yeah. You get to restand 3?
Mm-hmm.
It's wild. 2 Dellingers? 4? Oh, my God.
Yeah, right? What does this leader do again? I completely forgot.
You just restand 2 at the end of your turn.
Nice. So always good for events.
Oh, yeah. The Duffy deck was kind of naturally like just a wall kind of a thing. You always had like Punk Gibson, Off-White, Spiderweb.
Oh.
Moscato gone. Treble KOing a 4-cost or less, I believe.
Mm-hmm. The Booker Man himself just taking care of that Banish threat here. Haven't seen the other 2 attack yet, but on hiatus with a good board state to counter up what we have here. 6K, 4K body. Might see a 5K swing from leader and a 5K swing from. Nope, I won't see that at all.
6 from Lidar.
Okay, gonna get. Ooh, look like that trigger. Is that Gravity Blade?
It's Dragon Twister, but I believe it only gets rid of a 1-drop. I don't think it's gonna be doing anything right now.
On hiatus, reading it. We're gonna find out.
I was like, oh, maybe it gets rid of a 2-drop. I did used to run it in my Ivan. He's thinking. He's like, let me look at that.
Captain Literal says, people always doubt me running some Banished Sorrels in my Robin deck until they're staring down the double Banished barrel. Yeah. Kind of terrifying. Banish in itself is pretty terrifying. A lot of people like to use their life as an actual resource, and when you deny that resource, they're like,
Banish,
oh, come on, man.
double attack, all that stuff. Scary.
When you have people that survive on the triggers or survive on the on getting the cards they need from life, is a heavy hit.
Boy, we're really in the tank. Okay.
Oh, no.
So yeah, bottom
Does
deck.
it? Does it?
Returns to hand. Returns to
Okay,
hand.
bounce to hand. Okay.
Let me look up what Dragon Twister is again. What the trigger is, at least. I think it's pretty dope. Now that I'm thinking
about it. Yeah. 2 cost looks like a counter event based on the coloring.
Yeah. This Dragon Twister, usually I think it's like a plus 2k and it bottom deck something.
I think that's going to do it for Trey's turn, though. He's going to have to pass back.
Yes, it returns a 6 cost or less to hand.
Oh, nice. That's a good tempo swing for on hiatus.
Yeah, so 2 down.
But giving him trouble that could possibly KO another.
Would KO something else. You know, it's kind of scary. But, you know, it's one less body that you have to worry about on the crackback, though. Got 6 done. He has to invest into playing him out.
Absolutely. Let's see if our YouTube chat's going off yet. Nope.
All right, we're thinking.
All right, back to on hiatus turn. Let's see what he's got.
Going up to, I think we're at 8 down now.
Yeah, it should be.
So,
Let's see. Yeah.
either a good amount of pushes from the bodies that he has on board, or just a lot of just developing of stuff.
Mm-hmm. I love the respect from on hiatus to make sure that we can see his K-pop stars in their full glory. Don't have to see him upside down. Let's make sure you are aware.
Okay.
I'd probably impress him if I knew the names of these characters, these people, but
5k, 2 lead R.
God Literal says, it's always funny to me. Banished Zoro isn't worth the slot. If he isn't, then why are you instantly burning your Beckmans, right? Linlins. And it's not like on him right after he was bought. He was a 7k body, and he requires a strong removal to get him to get him, and the opponent always uses it. Then comes Yamato or Linlin. Then comes Kid, trashing life. Onami, giving big body banish. Oops, you should have saved that removal. Yeah. So getting out, that is a good argument for playing some lower cost, bigger threats that do warrant the big cost removals events that most people play, or the characters that they have to play that they lean on for that removal spot.
Ooh, that's painful. So we swing 5 from Dellinger, use the event to search for a Don Quixote. Hits a card, but instantly uses the Mock Vices counter.
Wait a minute, did he take the life to?
No, he countered out of it.
Oh, counter out of it. Okay.
He used the event to search for a card. The card
okay.
was the counter that he needed. He used 1k to get out of the 5. We still have a lot of Dawn to play with, though. Hiatus thinking about what exactly he's going to pump the Robbie onto to win.
Looks like a good 3.
Simple 5.
3-6 or 5-6 going with the ladder. Went 5-5-6. He has a hit, so we get a good indicator that Trey might not have the counter for this. Is he going to load up? Or he's just saving. He's just saving it. All right. Gonna play.
So wrestling 3
Charlotte.
and we're playing. Yeah, it's a bravois or something. It's some kind of dessert.
Okay.
Pretty much, if
I don't even remember this one.
If your opponent has less life than you and you have a Dawn attached to him, he gets like another 1,000.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that page 1, I believe, with the Dawn attached. If you play an event, you can draw a card and then bottom deck a card. Yeah, crazy stuff happening over there.
Right. 9 Dawn turn here for Trey. He's got 3 decent attacks. His opponent at 3 life. I don't know if he got any rush in this thing to try and close the door. I think at this point, board is probably the smartest, but this is a very scary board state to pass on. 4K, a 6K, and of course that the rug.
The Rabian. Put respect on the name.
I don't want him to get rug pulled. That's all I'm saying. I just don't want to get rug pulled.
It's not gonna happen. Rabian's gonna go in for the win, brother. You don't even know. Okay, big 6 trouble.
All right, trouble coming back.
We're probably gonna get rid of the Dellinger. No, we're getting rid of the Beauvoir.
Okay.
Bravois. Oh god, I need to look this color up now.
All right, decides, okay, no, I'm going to go for the Dellinger. got 3 Dawn left here to attack with. Needs to load up the characters if he wants to get any real swings from these other characters.
Oh, yeah.
Or could just go for a little chip piece to tie it up to life and maybe go for game next turn. Is there a treble that is a blocker? Because I feel like there is a treble blocker. And this one just isn't it. This is a different treble.
No, I don't put me. Yeah, no. You're right. I think it was in this last set.
Mm-hmm.
It's purple.
That's right. 6K coming to life, leaving 2 open for potential hit. All right, gets it. Could be an indicator that On Hiatus is low on counter here. Gonna load up the Nami. 5K swing. And revealing... Who is that? I don't know. The black card on the top was Omnibus or...
Olympus?
Olympus. There we go.
The guy who throws Zoro into Pika?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
This guy's a fan. Sorry. Yeah, who remembers B characters?
It's a tiny little picture and a pixel on the screen. I'm trying to see what's going on with these things.
You don't know that's Olympus.
Remember the scene. I can barely remember my friends' names half the time. All right. Has his Doflamingo board. Nami probably not much for this board. I'm sorry, Captain.
But still swinger. Still swinging. Still putting in numbers.
All right. Hiatus. Gonna swing. We'll see if the trade defends this Onami or the Nami. Shots fired here, Captain. All right, we're going to use 2 Dawn to rest the 3 cost.
This guy.
Here we go.
Still trying to figure out who this guy is. It's like I know it's always
page 1.
It's always something to like.
Some of these cards, I'm really good with the ones that I constantly see and the ones that I get to see some deck techs on. It's interesting when you're playing with these limited events because you're playing with a lot of cards I haven't seen the light of day. A lot of these cards I haven't seen the light of day. Like unless you played during the sealed event, which I was not playing in the sealed event during this time. You wouldn't have seen these.
Charlotte Bavros, there it is. Yeah, if you have less left than your opponent with 1 Dawn attached, he gets another 1,000. So he becomes a 6K swinger with
nice.
1 Dawn. If you're, worse off than your opponent. So like a Charlotte Cracker kind of a thing,
Yeah.
It's Cracker light.
On Hiatus gonna look into his board state here.
Playing Mr. 2, I believe. Is that right? Mr. 2?
It's a 3, I believe. Because Mr. 2 is Bonclay.
That's right. Mr. 3, Mr. Boogers.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're finally seeing the rug pull. 5 coming into life.
As a -2, he gets to rest a character and then KO. If you rest him, he KOs at 4 cost or less.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, decent for getting rid of some blockers.
Oh, yeah.
Probably flings the booger at them, blows them up.
Yeah, right? Oh, just the pass back here.
Just the pass back after the 7.
But this could be Hiatus trying to close the game next turn. We'll find out if Trey can do some board state control. Really needs to clean this board up if he wants to come back into it.
It's either that or he wins. He has to win right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. I think those are Trey's options. He needs to answer this board or win.
Mm-hmm. Well, looks like he's going into dedicating some bodies to the board here.
Another trouble. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So looking to clean the board up.
Okay. It's one of the page 1.
Getting rid of the big 6 is important.
Mm-hmm.
But unless he establishes a blocker, it's still going to be curtains for him, I think.
Yeah, Trey not much left in resource in hand here to be able to defend against what could be coming his way at the 10 on turn.
An 8 and
whatever he stacks up.
And his leader.
Yeah. Math is real easy in the limited events here if you don't have the blockers.
Oh, yeah. This is, if you're going to call anyone's hand, it's right now. It's like, let me see those 2Ks you didn't pull.
Yeah.
I think that's one aspect of draft that that's the sneakiness to it. I know you don't have these cards because I made it my life's effort to pull all the 2Ks.
Especially towards the later game when you're playing people that were closer to you too, so you've been able to see most of the packs. All right, looks like we're turning a Dawn to 2 Dawn.
We're gonna rest and then blow up to 4.
Okay. So stopping the attacks from coming in here, but does get a treble attack down to 1 life. 4 left.
Oh, yeah, and that's on your opponent's turn. Okay, wild. So he just eliminated that attacker. Okay,
Yeah, to stop the game for game here. Not a blocker, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, it's not what you want.
No, he's going to leave on hiatus back with 4 different attacks here. Hopefully goes board. If on hiatus defends, Trey can restand the 2, but I don't know if he has enough enough cards in hand in order to counter out of this alpha swing here from hiatus. I believe this is going to be the last turn. Hiatus is going to likely wrap this one up.
Yeah, I mean, Trey's got a little bit, because again, what she does on your opponent's turn, you rest a certain amount of dawn, you rest a 4 cost or less. So Rabion may not see the true light of day.
Yeah. But still, with lead ability on the attack here.
But if I was Trey, he'd probably be more scared of the other guy, the spaghetti head. So Rabion may see glory. He may see a full stack on Rabion.
No, Trey's taking the hit for the 8. That means all he has to do is load up the 10 on the leader to win.
Nah, bro, Rabion. He already swung the leader.
Yeah, here it is.
No,
all 10 down.
Rabion, no.
10K swing coming in. Doesn't have it on hiatus with the win.
You better believe if he did, he would have swung Rabion.
All he had was 1, 2, 4.
That's just 4. That's just 4K right there. Yeah. Oof. Yikes. And he had the 10 drop Kaido for the next turn. He was like, yo, bro.
Right?
He's like, I was going to return that one, but I couldn't do that one. Oh, he was telling him, this is why I didn't play him, because I was only going to be able to turn 1 body.
Yeah. And didn't want to give him another turn, because that would have been a direct pass.
Yo, Robbie on the go, never left, loyal to the from first life. Y'all saw it, Robbie on the board.
On hiatus, not unfortunately able to play with his best SR, but still able to take home the win. Congratulations. All right, we're going to load up round 3 and find out who is going to be our champion of the night and take home this
first
awesome draft
event.
Yeah, a lot of fun. We got ourselves the players, and just FYI, on hiatus, of course, going to take it into the top because he was on the leader table in the round 2, so obviously he's going to be on the leader table.
He is undefeated as of right now.
And his opponent, this man right here.
This is me.
Yeah, Little Pound Cake, and they take it down here, trying to defend the title in the first ever Lifelink Games draft. And good news to you, Lifelink, I got the mat off, so you don't have to worry about him covering it up with that mat. I do apologize about that, but we got things fixed. We got things ready. Let's get into the last match. Stay tuned. Best of 1. And then we'll showcase what was in the deck.
We already kind of know what's going on here. He wants to get to that Kaido. He wants that Kaido out there. He's got that Kaido. Oh, look, Teddy's is on.
Yeah.
And cross the eye. Ooh, he's playing yams today.
Ooh, yams.
The yams, bro. It's the copium days. It's in between seasons. It's playing all the junk.
Right.
Let's see. If I remember right, he wanted to go second. Well, we'll find out in a second or two.
Can't remember if I started in time for you guys' die roll or not. But it looks like on hiatus likes his open hand.
He liked his hand. And I was just like, bro, I can't be that confident. Look at me. You can see the shadow of me shuffling the scripts. I don't know, man. I don't know. Nah, give me the mulligan.
All right, Little Pound Cake, loading him up. I gotta change the leaders back.
Oh yeah, he didn't want to go for second. Okay, so going first, playing 1. We got stagey, bro.
So I'm curious, and your experience with this one, do you feel like the first and second matter that much? Because I know what the 4 life leader did.
It all depends on your curve, to be honest with you, like what you're getting and what you've got. Like if your facilitates a even curve, you go first. If it's an odd curve, you go second. The weird part of this is like unless like you're running like super weird stuff or like really specific things, usually first or second you're either establishing a smaller body, a swinging 6, or establishing a bigger body and not swinging 6.
Captain Little says plot twist during the final rounds. Little Pound Cake has a hiatus on the ropes, and what's this? Oh my God! It's Jimmy D. Pie with his stale deck. He's hitting Pound Cake with a 13K swings. This is astounding to watch, folks. Jimmy D. Pie holding a scale, and still deck has just floored Pound Cake's leader.
Steel chair deck.
Thanks for the comment. That's actually pretty good.
But open the game up, 7K swing, establishes Sanji.
Ooh, here we go. Big swing. 7K.
He's like, I'll copy you. And I'm like, you know what?
Well, you told him the math. You basically taught him the math.
This game, bro.
We tell people all the time 7K is the typical swing for regular constructed. It is a power swing in these limited events here. You got to test the waters. You got to find out what is it that the number, that perfect swing is going to be. And it's just easy math. Easy math unlimited.
777. It's casino, baby. It's casino math, man.
Most people like me, Captain Little, the rest only can get 3 or 4 in our opening packs here. Like, they're not going to have too many of those 2Ks. And once you get about 2 or 3 of them, you pretty well feel safe that they got nothing but 1Ks that counter at all.
All right, we're going with 6K. It was taken.
Okay.
It's taken. I was like, whoa, what's going on here?
Of course, you did the 6 because you got a 4 cost play, right? Yep.
Hell yeah, dude.
Captain Little says, I always swing as if all my opponent has a grip of 2Ks. Fair.
Yeah, no,
but
that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. That's the math that you have to do in the early games. I think just to making sure that you're
That's the
treading
math.
through.
That's the math you're always doing. You swing like they have 2Ks. You always do the math like 2Ks.
Okay.
Unless they have donuts. Then you gotta do all that.
Then you gotta extra
do all
math.
it.
Yeah.
1, that's 2. Is it 1, that could be 3. Is it 2? That's 4 at least.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, big four Dawn, pound and another Sanji.
All right.
I got 4 feet.
5K Tuss in the waters. Looks like he has a big drop he wants to play on this turn.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a big 7 drop.
And look at me. Countering out Ravion. Like a scrub.
Mm-hmm. Captain says, unless you're green and you can rest the Dawn. Yeah, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, those Tony Joneses are insane nowadays. Especially with as much purple Luffy running around, you want to have an answer to be like, rest that Dawn.
No more feet for you.
Yeah. No more of this Gum Giant.
Dropping 4. Oh no. 3 for Moscato. Exactly. I was just like, yo, I have one of those too. And he's like, yo, you too, bro? And I was like, yeah, bro. This car's cracked. And he's got the Iceberg. If your leader, I think, is Water 7, he gets blocker. So obviously,
yeah, it has blocker.
Blocking be blocking.
Yeah, Rainbow Luffy able to make sure that is always live in these limited events. Opponent can't Gum Giant if you disable his Dawn. Hands down. Absolutely correct. Wow, that was a thick grip from Hiatus.
Oh, that was a huge stack. I was like, what am I doing in my life right now?
Wishing you had pudding.
Look at that big
from
stack.
OP, what, 6?
6? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the thought was just like, swing 6 with a bunch of things. Do I establish more bodies? Do I get rid of the Moscato? Because things had to happen.
Yeah. You're going to have to start doing something to this board at some point. 2 open Dawn. Now, he doesn't have the leader to restand like the last one we just watched, so this either intentional or it just mathematically didn't work out in his favor. It's one of the funny things about Unlimited. You don't know if it's like, I didn't have the right Dawn to kind of evenly spread out the way I wanted to. Mm-hmm. Or I could just be holding up those 2 cost events, which can be absolutely devastating in some of these decks.
And this set, it's silly. All right, we're going 5. Okay. A little simplify, a little poke.
All right.
A little toe poke, you know, using the little middle toe.
Mm-hmm. Sanji gonna get a little touch. Here's that 2 cost Dawn. For a counter.
Absolutely wasted here. Again, +4, and then bottom deck's a 1 cost. And I was just like, bro, what are you doing to me? I was going to swing with that, Sanji. Now everything's ruined. I got to redo my plan. I got to rethink everything. My life is in shambles right now, and not a good one.
Luckily, you still have lead attack and something else, and you have stage.
Nah, I'm rocked, bro.
Oh,
I'm rocked to the core. So bad that I just smooth brain 8.
All right. AK, we'll see if Unhated can block. It's going to be a lot for him to block here.
I'm just like, yo, get out of here.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Captain Little saying you might as well just concede right now.
Bottom decks on 1 cost, Sanji. What is life anymore?
Looks like Iceberg. Yeah. And
Iceberg minus a Dawn, and it becomes a blocker.
Okay.
And we are now going to be playing out, was it Miss Wednesday, I believe? Or Miss
the one that doesn't have Devil Fruit, but has Devil Fruit-like powers.
No, she does.
They said that they couldn't name what her Devil Fruit was, and they were trying to act like that was like part of her hypnosis type powers. According to the theorists I've listened to anyways. Like hers was not Devil Fruit enabled. Or at least they didn't associate the Devil Fruit.
Either way, it stops that Moscato from attacking, because F that noise. I don't want him to be able to be like, hey, you want to banish that card? Nah. Nah, you don't get it. And again, another card that like people, I kept seeing this card get passed on. This card is fire. Again, on play,
Yeah.
if your leader has broke works, which again,
Yeah, all leaders have all the things.
You
yeah.
just stop something from attacking.
Oh, that's nice. And being able to stop the.
But look at this harassment. 6 to the Sanji.
You gotta get rid of the. You gotta clean the board.
And I have the counter for
if
it.
the porter was here, the only thing that he'd be saying is clean board, clean board, clean board.
I get it, but
Yeah.
it's just a Sanji. It's just a Sanji.
You're winning the life war at the moment, by the way, too. You're a 4-3.
Look, bro. Look. Don't be giving people my secret sauce. But
All
yeah,
right.
yeah. Block with pound on KO. Pound. You can up to 1, 3 cost or less. You can put it to the top or bottom of your opponent's deck.
Nice.
Put that nonsense to the bottom. I don't want to have it till the end of the game.
Right? I'm not going to waste my resources on you attacking with it, but that's got to throw on hiatus off a little bit here.
Nah, he's just like, guess what? That
Okay.
you're
Matched
now,
you.
now your little lady can't attack. And I was like, oh, bro.
That's hilarious. Painter on painter action.
It's bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe with that should be. Oh yeah, he's got what? He's still got like what? 1, 2, but like 5 Dawn left to do. Crazy Schmin with.
You could say you put her on hiatus.
Could be. All right. Standing. Who was it? 1 Dawn up.
Mm-hmm.
That block
9
Ross.
down turn.
Oh my God, he's so scary.
Now, we haven't seen any big top end from you yet. Did you have any big top end?
We'll find out at the end.
All right,
It's a surprise.
All right. 9 Dawn. Be great if we had like a 9 cost Yamato, 9 cost. I don't even remember.
I think it's just. No, it's 4. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What else? There's a couple of good 9 costs in this set. I think they're all supers though, if I remember correctly. Definitely wasn't in the common and uncommon.
Crocodile, Yamato.
Too early. I agree. Yeah, a little too early. It's a little too early. Definitely a big threat when he can drop on the board.
It's
there.
not too early. I get to destroy one of those. The Charlotte Before, man. Get out of here.
He's still sitting on 7 cards in hand.
Exactly.
You don't want to give him the opportunity to use some of those cards because as we saw, there could have been passing around some removal spells or.
So we play out the Kinemon. Pass. Kinemon just a 5. I think it's a 6/6. But activate main. You can take the top or bottom life card. Top or bottom life. And then he can restand. So I was like, a little double swing.
Yeah.
If I'm going for balls to the wall, might as well go for it.
Yeah, especially when you're going for the game. That's a good body too. Looks like you got a 5K in life. Easy 1K counter out.
I don't know. Is it? I'm really thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'm sweating. I'm like, do I need this card? Do I not need this card?
Ooh, gonna use an active Dawn
That's
here
right.
for
We
an
use
event.
Happiness Punch. Minus 2,000.
So adorable.
Yeah. Minus 2,000, and then I believe if you have less life or if you have a 6K body, you can minus another 1,000 or something. Didn't hit the stipulation, so just a minus 2,000.
Good use of the 1 Dawn though.
Yeah,
Good use.
It's not bad.
All right, gonna load up. K-pop number 1, 5K at life.
6K because of the one.
Oh, that's right.
his
Right,
less
that's
life
ability.
than me,
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
And I was just like, I don't got it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me have it. And with
Oh,
that-
a double painter lock.
Yep.
Oh man,
Locked up my
things just being put on hiatus. Ooh, and an iceberg. Right back into a blocker. He's putting up a good wall here. I gotta give it on hiatus here.
painter. 2 blockers.
Mm-hmm. Really locking it up and then leaving
With
up that
2 Dawn up.
suspicious 2 Dawn.
He's got the shade on me, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He's got specs. He's like,
Yeah.
you ain't getting past this.
He got that the introspective glasses look. The do you dare? Do you dare?
He's looking at my Kinemon going like, maybe I should have stopped that from attacking.
One might say you've been painted into a corner.
Yeah, that's the.
Yeah.
You know who would say that? Captain Little.
Captain Lerner will definitely say
He
that.
would say that.
What is this, Dawn? It's whatever he wants it to be because it's limited. But this is his K-pop band on hiatus.
It's K-pop divas and divos.
Another really fun thing you can do with these limited events. You can use anything you want. Pokemon energy.
And there's Dawn underneath there.
Yeah.
I see him peeking out.
Oh, that is right. Yeah. So just in case the opponent complained, he did have a way to switch it over there. But we 100%, as long as you're going to play the Dawn correctly, we don't care what you do. It's fun. Have some fun.
Use peanuts.
Yeah, these aren't sanctioned events. These are just a new format that we're trying to bring into the OPTCG. And hopefully some stores will take off with this.
All right, swinging 5.
Five?
It's 5. There's a little
Ooh,
5.
five into your-
Slapping things, moving things around, just tapping, tapping.
I think he's going board here. It looked like he pointed to it. I can't tell because it's right in front of your
Hey, man.
leader here.
You let it fit on the board. You have to, if you can figure out how to slam 10 Coke bottles underneath the card and
Right?
stay, like, yeah,
100%.
more
It
power
worked.
to you.
Absolutely. I can't. As creative as Captain is, I can't wait to see what he would come up with just to do some random Dawn. Save it up for when we have some of those really cool online tournaments, and you can hit me up and be like, dude, you wouldn't believe what I used for Dawn. I'd be like, what's up? We gotta see this.
Jimmy D. Loki saying, keep that garbage at your house. All right, so 5, and then I think we blocked out with that event, that 2-cost event, giving us plus a lot, more than 5. And I'm just like, okay, what now? I can't swing with my little lady. I got a Kinemon. I got a leader. I got cards in my hand. Not a lot.
Ooh, good 7K swing.
Sweet 7.
All right.
Trying to get those blockers.
And you whittled the hand down finally. So let's see if we can get some more answers out of there. Captain Will says, I don't hunt rabbits with cannon. Fair enough.
You can hunt a lot of rabbits. Well,
That's it. You can. Absolutely. Iceberg getting a nice lock. 7K coming into life.
I think we're going to the Bavra. I don't like that.
Oh, the Barbara.
He's pretty scary.
Yeah. Well, limit the amount of attacks that you can see coming your way. I like that.
Exactly. Like this game is a lot. It's tempo. It's tempo. It's knowing like, okay, he's gonna hit me with 3. He can't really finish me off. I can slap crack back at him. Real
Absolutely. It's really just ooh, nice. 5 cost vanilla here.
Dropping Marishi.
5 cost 7K body. It's an attrition war, like you said, in the tempo here, but you're really you're trying to see if your opponent can pull the trigger first and you can take advantage of it and hope that you have the answer if they decide to go for it first. And by that I mean it's like, who's going to go for game first? Who's going to really push the pressure? Yeah. Right now it's just been chip damage. It's just been chip the hand, chip the life, chip the hand, chip the life.
And that matters because when it gets down to like having no hand and all that stuff, like the math is easy. Like 6, okay, oh, you have 1 card in hand, 6. Oh, you have 2 cards, 7. 3 cards, 8.
Ooh, finally an attack here. Gonna lock up this.
What's he's swinging at Masandri 3 for 3. Look at that.
Yeah. Forcing you to have to get cards out of your hand for a simple 3K.
Look at me. I'm a fool. I'm paying the toll. I'm gonna pay it. I mean, I think I do.
She's a good character to have active. Although, I mean, you do have 2 tremendously good attackers last year.
I still wanted to close the game. I was like, yo, if I get
okay, so you're thinking this, you're going to pull the trigger first then.
Yeah.
You are looking like you have the advantage with some information.
And I was like, nope.
And that's the question. Can you pay the taxes? Nope.
Now my wife did the taxes.
Good call. I wish I could have somebody to do the taxes. I spent 8 hours doing taxes. I'm not even done yet.
Gosh.
Yeah.
I think it was like 30 minutes for us.
Oh, nice.
We have easy tax. I know. I'm not. Again, I'm a stay-at-home parent. Mm-hmm. There's no W-2 for that.
Yeah.
So it's just just her W-2 and all that, just straight in.
Nice. I got all the business expenses every single time I buy something, sell something.
Oh, that is right. We did have to do this. She did do some consulting work, and we got
nice.
we got some stuff. We were able to write it off.
Good.
And I was just like, yeah, this is what rich people do, right? How many smart waters did you buy? Write it off, baby. you use the car to go to a meeting. Write it off.
Got to get all that paperwork out there before April 19th. If you guys haven't done your taxes yet, get ready. April 15th, excuse me, is going to be the deadline. Want to get that money back. Looks like 8 into 6. Gonna get 3K. All right.
I was like, nope,
Right.
I can't go down anymore in life because then I get into those thresholds of like these 3 bodies could take me out.
I thought he was going to the body here. Yeah, it looks like he's been trying to hit your one of your best attackers here.
Yep.
And here comes a 6 to 6. You got another 1K to block out. You do.
Heck yeah, I do, bro. And I'm setting up my cards. I'm trying to feign like the bounce man Luffy by putting my cards like that. Like I'm waiting for 7, bro. You don't even know.
Anhei has spent an entire turn trying to get rid of one of your characters and was able to finish it off in the towards the tail end. But that should be an indicator to you that he's feeling a little bit weaker on the crack back here.
No, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was just like, he's scared that my board is gonna be big enough. I just gotta keep it up. I just gotta keep it up. He's gonna keep trying to go for my board, my 3 life, safe.
Yeah.
I can fool around.
I I think the biggest card you've played so far has been this 5-cost vanilla.
No, it was the Kinemon. He was 6.
Oh, he was 6. That's
He was
right.
6/6.
That's right.
I mean, biggest power, yeah, the reshoot
Yeah.
for 7.
So 10 on turn for you.
I think I have like maybe 2 cards in hand.
Yeah, he's taking a lot. We saw you discard at least 3 of them from the defenses there.
I'm like really like top deck gaming right now.
Mm-hmm. And he's got 5 cards in hand, 10k and potential defense. That's not good math for you.
Yeah, there's a bunch of weenies on the board though. Like, you know, it's not incredibly difficult to take them out. You know,
Fair enough.
especially with a Rishi.
Yeah,
You know, because like again,
you could start from
if even just throwing the 5 into any of that, that's 2 cards out of his hand.
Captain Little says, I'm going to bring a Polaroid camera and take a picture of my opponent's Dawn and use it as Dawn, or take a picture of my opponent and their leader, and then the people have to ask this Dawn and respond with the defeated, even if they lose every match. I love that idea. I love that idea.
Wait, but
it's like getting beat up and you're like, you should see the other guy. The other guy is like perfectly fine. But you're like,
you get disqualified though, because how many? He wouldn't have anyone be versed already. So
Huh?
where would the Dawn be? He wouldn't have any pictures yet.
he said no, he'd do it even if he did lose. He's going to take the picture, and if anybody asks, he's like, the defeated. All right, 6. Here we go. Big swing coming into what now?
That was 8.
Mm-hmm.
Going in life, I was like, get out of here with that. I don't want it.
All right.
Another 8.
8. Can I clean up one of the painters? No, go on live.
Let's try to get him down. Oh my god!
The
This is what I'm
rug
talking
pull.
about. This is what I'm talking about. Rabion, coming to eat me up, bro. I'm dead. I'm done. I'm done, bro. Look, never mind.
Oh, here we go.
Put on the Kyros. It doesn't touch anything. It's just a blocker.
Okay,
But
all right.
this is where I make a crucial mistake.
Mm.
For anyone who knows anything, what is the mistake I just made?
You attack with something you just put in play?
Yeah, but I mean, I can because I have it's Destorosa. I have the Korea Coliseum. That is a complete legal play. Like, the play is legal, but I goofed real hard
Made it vulnerable with this attack?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Made your board stay because you're at 4 life. I mean, he's
Well,
gonna dedicate his entire.
He's at 1 life. If I didn't swing with the Kyros, he has to establish a blocker or he loses the game.
The game.
I just split.
Yep.
Yeah, but
2 and 2.
He
five,
goaded me,
each.
bro. He's like, you don't want to swing with that character that has rush. And I was like, hell yeah, I want to swing with this character that has rush. And right after I did, I was like, oh man, you got me.
Oh no.
You goaded me, bro. And here it is, because I had no cards in hand. Everything is just dead. But again, you can rest stage. He lives, so that's 1 hit.
Okay.
But again, bro, I'm getting riggedy rolled, bro. I had no cards in hand. I'm free real estate right now. That Rabion is gonna ruin me.
So, continuation of the Captain Literal strategy here. Eventually, someone would be intimidated enough to concede right away, and that's really where my strategy wins off.
Oh, dude, if that's what you're going for, just play Nami. People will just like leave. I don't.
You could just do what I do. I drop a wrench on the table.
Look at that.
I don't say anything. I say nothing. I just drop a wrench on the table, and I stare them in the face. And I see what they do. If they don't concede, we keep playing. The wrench is just there. It's just there. I didn't say anything. I just dropped the wrench there.
I mean, that's clear intimidation ruling, so that's a judge call right there.
I just got done fixing some pipes, man.
If not, I would be like, Judge, slow play. He's just staring. All right, but we are swinging 9.
Oh, going to clean some board. Ooh, and establish another 7k body.
I'm playing the
This is do or die now. And they have
seen
3 life with only 3 swings. This is,
it's either he gets me now, or we stall for the rest of the game, or we lock each other's eyes, go for a walk, just call it quits. You know, like, hey, we're both winners today.
Right.
But nah, he smells blood, bro.
Yes.
I got 1 card in hand, maybe, if that. No, it could just be the Rishi.
5k.
I think
if you stop this one, it's absolutely over.
I think I have to take it.
It's ogre. It's ogre.
I want to kid out. I want to kid out. Oh my god, I'm sweating.
You use a Dawn to minus 2k.
-2. That's all I had. That's all I had.
Regardless.
And then he
Kaido.
He Kaido'd me, bro. He Kaido'd me. I'm done. It's over. Because again, just the math.
Yep.
3 swings and a leader.
Didn't leave anything vulnerable too. You notice that?
Exactly. I think I'm cooked. I'm pretty freaking cooked. Just flat math. Flat mathing. As the people in the UK will say, the maths ain't adding up.
Captain Little says he would take a picture of my wrench and
Use
use
his
his dog and look me in the face and say nothing. I think it'd be the greatest staring contest of all time. I think we'd instantly fall in love with each other. I'm just saying right now. If you did that...
Sorry, Majewski.
It's instant love. I know. I miss
so
Majewski.
5. And then the weak shall not choose how they die. And that little girl does not get to choose because she gets arrested and... Oh, dog. Expensive because it's a 6-drop or less that it KOs.
Oh, no.
I got rid of a 2. But again, that puts me at perfect math.
Yes, because he 3 life to 3 attacks.
There are no rushers in this set.
Well, except the one you had.
Did I have a rusher?
That's the one you got baited into using.
Oh, no, like actual for leader.
Okay.
It's pseudo rush because if you only attack
Oh,
characters.
okay, you can only attack character. Okay.
Yeah, but there is no rush in the no legitimate rush. I don't believe in this set. I don't know if there's, but someone. If you look at OP4 set, I maybe doing my math wrong, but here also made a play.
Okay.
I got a trigger, and I was like, you know what? Maybe it's another body I can swing with. It's only 1K.
Yeah.
He's an otter.
Yeah.
Otter bird. But who knows? Maybe I could pump it.
Can see. Gonna do a simple 5K to life here.
I'm just like, yep.
And then the 10K is just gonna. Is he trying to intimidate you with this 10 Dawn open?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
For me, I'm just like, whatever, bro. I'm gaming. I know you don't have a rusher. I know I'm just taking a big old 12 to the face, and I'm good to go next turn.
Interesting that you would. What does the 1K do?
Which one? Oh, the 1K? It's a 2K, and I believe it searches or something. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's not. Literally, all it was in my head was, this is just a body I need to swing with.
All right, 10 Dawn.
So 10 to face.
10 attack. 10 and 12.
He's like,
You
yeah,
take, and then here's a 12. Does he have it? On Hades has to produce 13, which means 8K in defense, and that is not enough.
4. Not enough.
That is going to do it, little pound cake, taking home the championship. Awesome. Do you tell him what you won?
I think we're...
Yeah, 3 packs and a promo pack, too, right?
Judge pack.
The judge pack. Did you get the judge promo you wanted?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't even remember what I pulled.
You don't even remember what you got in the last 3 packs either?
Nah, bro.
See, this is why we need to open these things every time. We got to.
The 3 packs, I think it was a leader pack, 2 rares, and I think an SR crocodile.
So long, crocodile.
But it's okay.
Okay.
We won.
That's true. You got the win on the very first ever.
And that's what matters. Now, whenever anyone says anything, I'll be like, look, I won the first one. So, I don't know about you.
Yeah, right? Now you got to get in line. Everybody's win afterwards. They got to get in line.
Yeah, exactly. Now, everyone after this is just like, oh, you're just copying me, bro.
He lost because he didn't bring the wrench. You're right. Hands down. See, if you bring the wrench...
You're just going to have a wrench on the
you
table.
don't say anything. You don't ever intimidate your opponent. It's like guys, you got to protect yourself. Don't ever incriminate yourself. So just that's what the 5th was designed for. If you guys don't remember,
so just bring a bigger wrench.
Yeah,
bring a knife.
Yeah,
bring a gun.
You got to play the 5th.
Bring a laser. Just run your car into the store.
Right.
Nah, dude. See what I would do is I would just keep like a sleeve of leaders, and whoever my opponent is would be like, "Oh, you're playing Shanks."
Oh, okay.
Eat a Shanks card.
Eat a Shanks.
Right. Just eat it completely. Chew it fully. Digest it. Watch them watch me swallow a whole piece of cardboard that I have chewed for not enough time. Potentially choke. Probably have EMS or paramedics save me right there on the table. I'd be like, okay, you first or second?
Always keep them guessing, guys. Always keep them guessing.
Yeah, if you're not lying, you're dying.
Right.
It's small.
Chain low, 007. Getting down the line here, guys. Just getting the wheel all set up.
Sermon, I don't know. Does Sermon have German backgrounds? That'd be hilarious.
He might do. I've got to get that porn bot in there. I got to give them an opportunity.
Yeah, dude. If there's anything Virginia needs now, is to be able to jerk it. They can't. We're not allowed.
It's against the law, guys.
Yeah.
They're in your bedroom. They're knowing. They know. They're watching.
Unless you let them, let them know, like, hey, my name is Jimmy D, and I need a drink right now.
Lonely Dupont has the right idea here. Ask your opponent what they're bringing, and then just bring something bigger. That's why I get bigger every single time you guys see me. I just keep getting bigger and bigger. I got to up the ante, right? It's not that I eat too much. It's not that I have a very unhealthy lifestyle. I just got to keep getting bigger. That's what it's all about. See? I'm with you, Lonely. I'm with you.
I just ran an inflatable sumo suit.
Yeah, that too. All right, let's get the wheel. Last 2 packs, and we'll do ourselves a raid. Hope you guys enjoyed this content. Hope you guys enjoyed this new format that we will be doing some more introduction to. Our new championship series will start here in a couple weeks. We do have the Purple Cup coming to you this weekend, and hopefully we'll see most of you guys there. And I'm hoping to get someone else to help me record some stuff, because when it comes down to the space, like I told you guys, we have so many different games firing at the same time. It's difficult to space what gets what and what's recorded.
That's right. We're gonna need an extra hand. So if you are an individual who is, cool and wants to give an extra helping hand, help this man. Unfortunately, I will not be able to attend. I will not be able to attend the big shebang.
Big night.
I know, it sucks.
We got so many good things going.
I
Boxes.
I got a big night. My brother-in-law, he rigged.
Seriously.
Rigged.
All right, hashtag rigged.
This man's rigging. Anyway, my brother-in-law, what he does for a living, he opens up clinics in not well-to-do areas. So yeah, again, places that don't have like a hospital nearby. You get your foot chopped off by your lawnmower. Where do you go? Now those people have a place to go.
That's true.
And it just so happens that the one that they're anointing is in his hometown. And there's going to be a plaque with his name on it, and they're going to put up a picture of his grandparents, so it's kind of a big deal.
That is a big deal.
So,
right? Congrats.
You gotta show up. But Jay Wizzle.
Congratulations, and because of that, I'm actually throwing another pack in. Jay Wizzle wins like every single time, and I actually understand where you guys come, but I will say the one thing about Jay Wizzle, and something you guys should take from it, he's here every single time I go live. He's here for every single sport, every single TCG. You don't have to be here all day. He puts me on mute on the side and then listens in when he can during his breaks. That could be you. All you have to do is just hit that notification when this gets sent your way. Hit that exclamation point, join. If you're not interested in the TCG, it's still a free pack. And sometimes people win some pretty good, valuable stuff. The Pokemon stuff I've been handing out lately, big money.
I got a Garbodor.
Yeah, big money. I mean, you never know. I could be handing out some big cards. I give cards away from every single format. So all it takes from you is to come back every single time we go live, and I'm always giving packs away. And it could be you, just like Jay Wizzle, because I don't. He's a magic man with this wheel. I don't think I've loved anything more than this wheel has loved Jay Wizzle. In my entire life, I have never loved anything this much.
I think it's words. I think it's payback for not being able to come out.
That's fair. Yeah. Yes, that's right.
He's
a working man. He barely has any time.
He's a working man. It's right. He comes out in certain events when he can, but when he does, he has fun. He's a fun guy to be around.
So let's find out what Jay Wizzle's walking away.
Ooh, Fudo.
Edison. Edward Weevil. Tanjit. Ira Quasar Help. Spandam. Egghead. Karibu. Shaka. Ito Mimitsu.
Yeah.
Oh, Frankie. That's a good one.
Baby.
Great for the yellow deck. Super.
Oh.
Ein.
Hey.
Okay, double right back.
Ein.
All right.
Hey.
There you go.
This stuff, this things, Ein. It could do some things, I was like, hey, that's like Kobe Spice, but that's not like, I don't think it works because of its tags.
Captain Literal says, or you could be in the chat and say out pocket stuff like for hours and while in the office. Absolutely, Captain. That's always an option. I really appreciate that. And Captain says, where's my payback for not being able to come out? It's coming. It's coming your way. Because you are here for a lot of these things. So, and it's free. Just thank you, Midnight. It's free.
Yeah.
Costs you absolutely nothing to hit that button and say hi. All right, pack number 2. And I think for now on, I do have like this extra box that's non-community box. And anytime that Jay Wizzle just wins the first one like this, I'm just going to keep throwing packs in here. I'm not going to not give it to Jay Wizzle.
It's a Jay Wizzle special, the BOGO.
You get an extra spin just because this man wins again. And look at this, Jay Wizzle wins again! I'm just kidding.
Now we have
Sermon! The Whizzle Tax. There you go. We'll call it the Whizzle Tax.
Sermon, one
You
who...
can tell him that.
I was like, Sermon, one who actually does exactly what James says. You know, he's a busy guy, too. Comes in.
Yeah.
Can't stay. Have a nice night.
Yeah, but
You
thank
know
you
what?
for being here.
Because of that, I'm pulling meat for him. Pulling meat.
Yeah.
Right back. No, just,
Oh my god, I got you. got me! You got me!
I got him. Oh my god, this guy. We got Buckin. What was that? Was it Portium?
Mm-hmm.
Pabig. Blue Jam. Karmic Punishment. Oh man. Koala.
Is it a leader?
Keep out. Hamburg. He possesses the world's most brilliant mind. That guy.
Zorro.
Ooh.
We're gonna come take the One Piece.
Oh.
Oh, nice SR.
Nice.
Nice, and it's in his color because he likes yellow.
There you go.
There you go. I don't know if he needs an extra, but he likes yellow, so.
Hold on. I accidentally put the Tempest kick in there.
Oh no! Don't give him the Tempest hit. He doesn't play black. He doesn't want black. All right, one last giveaway. This is not from the community box for all of those at home that are watching every video.
Let's keep it trying. They're
very
sniping that
close
box.
and
They're
making sure that I have 2 to 3 hits and making sure.
They're waiting for the 2 hits to be the last 2 packs, and then they're gonna be like, "Now I gotta try to gamble."
Get right. This does not count. We've only taken 4 packs from the community box. This is just extra chaff I picked up from the trip down to One Piece Day. Because I opened the box, I don't like mixing it in as community boxes. So these are just extra stuff I get to do for fun when I want to feel generous and give away extra stuff. But this doesn't count towards the guaranteed you get all the hits out of these boxes. This is like random stuff happened.
This is the MRI box.
Yeah, sure. All right. One more spin until we do ourselves a raid. We're going to find out who's going live. I think we had 2 good. Cross AI was out there.
Yeah.
Yo. Little pound cake. Taking home his own prize.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm opening this because you could. But I'm opening it. Little pound cake. Ooh. Oh, you got some PRB.
You want to open
Yeah,
this?
let's do it.
Some Japanese PRB?
Ooh, Japanese?
Yeah.
Is it a full box?
Yeah.
Yo. Okay. Nice. Who'd you get that from?
This is my brother.
Oh, nice. Let's do it.
Here.
All right. First, we're going to find out what you get.
Gekamoria.
Scratch Manapoo. Rigged indeed. Buckin.
Oh, man.
Edison.
Need these.
Dice.
Oh, dice, bro.
York.
Oh, my god.
Megaton Nine Tails Rush.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Egghead. Yo. He possesses the world's most brilliant mind. Hey, Moda. Always love seeing that.
2K for Ace, right?
Ooh, Son Goku.
Searcher. Oh, Cammy.
Karina.
Karina. Reminds me of my first OP7 box. Lovely.
Something rigged. Yeah. Well, I mean, the good news is there's only one SR is the best thing that we've taken on the community box so far.
Yeah, I rigged you guys out of a Karina, bro.
Yeah, right?
Cry more.
It is one of those things, just FYI, the only one that's out of the wheel is myself. I can't pay them right now, so this is my only payment. Reward is a chance for a pack. Imagine that as your payment. Not just product, but a chance to win product. Like, not even guaranteed.
Oh yeah, there's not that many packs in these things.
Oh, yeah, because Japanese is so small. Do you want me to get some scissors?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Because I like to cut the scissors.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, 1 second. Don't want to ruin the edges, of course.
Yeah, it's a Japanese card. Who's playing with them?
Because they got some value, man. They got some value. Should be pretty sharp. This one should be pretty sharp.
Both?
I don't trust these ones. I don't trust them.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna just wrestle them from your hands.
Those ones look like the safety scissors.
Yeah, those are bunk.
Yeah. I thought they look like the safety scissors.
Let's do the
I give
test.
these to to random strangers to think that they gave
pretty
them.
good. It's pretty good.
Jimmy says, "Let's see who I pay today."
All right, what stack do you think is
Gold Dawn. Ooh, I hope so. Gold Dawn's gonna be this stack.
Right here.
Okay. All right.
All right, let's see.
Gold Dawn in this stack right here. Come on. God, I love this set so much. We need to get Bondi. Please print more.
Damn it! I didn't cut it low enough.
Oh no. Big Merc says, "Can you save me an empty pack of the Japanese pack?" Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely.
Right, so,
I'll keep one nice and clean for you.
yeah, we won't cut them all. We'll save one because I just lunched all of them.
Here, I'm gonna get this one. Glue's always the softest at the tail end.
So that's your kink?
He's on to me.
It's glue.
See, intact. The front of this pack completely intact, but the cards will come out
All right.
tomorrow.
All right. Bet your bottom dollar.
At the dawn of the front?
I think so. In these.
Interesting.
All right.
I don't think we had many opportunities to look at these ones. All right, here we go.
Katakuri. Double finger. Oh, this is a real test. Yanji.
Right? Khalifa.
Khalifa. The chopper. Toy soldier. Inarashi. Saito. All right. Newgate.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Arlong. All right. Hody
Cody Jones. Yeah.
Kobe. That sword thing. Erdor. Something Impact.
Oh, you better get this one.
Wiper. Raizo. Monkey D. Luffy.
Luffy!
You got Amaru. Rebecca Dawn. Not sure. Chopper.
Don't do it, Chopper! In Japanese! I don't have too many of these.
Reiju.
Thank you.
Shirahoshi. Thunderbolt. Sindri. Shirahoshi.
Trafalgar.
Nice. Bay.
Ooh, is that foil?
That's foil. Shiny Edward Newgate Japanese Dawn. That's going to
Nice.
Ver.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's going to Ver.
I want to compare theirs to ours
Robin.
when it comes to foiling. This looks like it has extra foiling.
Ichiji, Otama,
Ooh,
Gavel, Suru. Something, track is the big thing.
Words.
Arlong,
Words. Ooh, use this kid.
Baby 5.
Baby 5!
I go for it.
Yay.
Iceberg Dawn, Barrier, Kobe, Beji,
Ooh, Ice Age.
Ice Age.
Yep.
The Searcher we saw twice today.
Right.
Reiju, Hound the Blaze, Sakazuki,
Ooh, Sakazuki.
and Bartolomeo.
All right. All right, here's the one that's a pack for Big Merc. I'll cut the other ones.
Big McPack.
And here's that soft, nice captain. Ooh, Dolphy.
Dolphy Dawn.
Dolphy Dawn. Dun dun dun. Ooh, all right. We'll see if we got some big here. Here, Machina. Trafalgar Law. Emporio Levankov. The stage for Germa.
Woo!
Ooh, the Promenami. Nice. Vertigo. One of the each Vinci. Oh, I thought it was alt.
Nice.
Looked alt. I'm sorry.
Regular-
This the foiling looks so good. I was like, oh man, is it alt?
Regular Hoshi.
Yeah. No. Ooh, got the alto. I got Beiji.
Oh, Beiji.
Oh, Beiji.
Oh,
Look at
man
them.
spread Beiji. Let's go.
There we go. That's a good stack right there. Hiyori. That's just all right. Where is those scissors? Get scissors. Keep these things nice and clean.
All
All right. Gold Dawn incoming, guys. Gold Dawn incoming.
That's a pretty sick. Oh.
Right?
Oh, the smoke from his hand is holographic.
Dude, I'm telling you, they foil them better. I want to put these things face to face, but it's been a while since I've been able to see some of the PRB. So it could be bias. It could just be like recency bias. But man, I think they do a really good job with the foiling. All right.
Wired point.
All right. Can't do that. Dawn pack, because it's not in the back anymore.
I know. Like manga, it's just a different direction.
Mm-hmm. Oh, can we get a manga? Can we get a manga?
That'd be a god pack. Oh no, I guess there's the Nami.
Nami, yeah. All right, here we go. Crocodile.
Crocodilo.
Barrier. Kobe. Capone Beige. Ice Age. Words. Vince. Reiju. One of the blue cost events. I don't know. Who's this kid? This one's seen a lot of play lately. That's huge. Nice. Punk Hazard.
That's the Hell's something.
Yeah,
It's what's it called? Odin?
Yeah, Odin Dawn. Odin Dawn. El Thor. Mihawk. Reiju. Right.
Raizo?
Yeah, Raizo. That's right. Yeah.
Dellinger?
Dellinger. Baby 5.
Khalifa?
Khalifa.
Izo?
Izo. Yeah. Ooh, Sabo.
Sabers.
I want this. Yo! She's gonna say I want this one to be good. We got the altar. Yeah.
He got the good 5 packs, yo.
Right? Yo, Zorodon too.
Nice. Ooh,
There we go.
That texturing on the full is pretty wild.
Right? Queen. One of the Sky
guys.
Yeah.
Viper.
Ooh, Dakamamushi.
Viper Cat.
Sanji.
Hey, now I got a Sanji. They're taking my pre.
Right? Be afraid.
Oh my god, everyone.
This man takes over all of your limited events. Ooh, Bellabetti. Ooh, Mihawk.
That card's gonna go up on the, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Back in Dofi decks. Another Red Rock. Crocodilo.
Yeah. There we go.
That guy we just. Oh, no,
Radical Beam. Hey, Boa.
Oh my god.
That's good.
Words?
The cutting of Pika. We talked about this quite a bit today. I mean, here you go. Hitting them in the face.
Hey, that looks familiar.
What?
Oh my god, I think it's the full art.
Oh.
Red Rock.
Hit.
A lot of rocks.
Ooh, Kaido!
Hey,
The
Kaido.
Tenkasa we just saw today.
I did.
Nice.
You dropped it on me.
Ooh,
Oh, hey, and Satori.
Satori.
All right.
Nice little one.
There you go.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, it took the good packs.
We're going in the binder, everyone.
Oh, come on. I want to get the gold ton for you.
Yeah, that's cool. We got...
Got some hits. Oh, the Beiji is looking nice. And Sabo, I'm waiting for the day Sabo hits some play. I'm waiting. Sabo's going to be the card.
It'll be soon.
I hope so.
Someday. Yo, bro, look at this heat I got in here, bro. Look at this fire, bro. Look at that. Oh, my God, bro. It's
$30.
It's so good, bro. You don't even know.
$30. Get on that train.
It's so hot, bro. You don't even know, bro. It's
so hot
It's gonna
right
be
now.
so good, man. Like
so hot.
when Rayleigh drops, General Frankie's gonna run your house, dog.
Alrighty, I'm going to do a raid. Let's see who's live. Is Cross still on? Yeah, Cross is still on. Do you want to do Chicken Tendies?
Let's tendies it up,
Yeah,
bro.
let's say a little thanks. Chicken Tendy's been doing a couple raids for us. I really appreciate it.
I like how one of his tags is loud. You know what? Power to him. That's awesome.
Let's say a special thank you to him, and I really appreciate you guys being here. Great stream. Enjoy it. Stay tuned. We got some more content coming your way this Thursday. And 2 more packs from our community box.
Ooh, 2 more.
Yeah, but until next time.
I can't steal whistle ones. There's 3.
Yeah, right? There's 3. Until next time, stay at home, bro. There we go.
Read it.
Funger? Katie Snow trying to get fungered. Katie Snow trying to get fungered. And I don't blame
So
him.
What is he
loud.
talking about?
He's trying to get fungered, bro.
Tuesday fungering, nothing hits like a Tuesday fungering. You know what I mean?
Yes.